What's up? Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. We are live here on YouTube. I'm your host, Harrison Graham, and we are here for the final game of the season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. As you can tell, we are not in our normal studios because we are live in Los Angeles. Me, producer Jack, and our two bosses are here for the College Football Playoff National Championship Game. Actually, got a shirt earlier. And you guys will have a chance to enter a raffle to get a shirt very similar to this. A couple different styles that we can choose from. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. But appreciate everybody tuning in. A lot on the line. If the Chiefs win this game, they secure the number one seed in the AFC. Obviously, a lot of different scenarios of where an AFC Championship game could be. But we'll explore all of that later on. Let's get the live chat going, though, and let us know where you guys are watching from and who you got in this game. Type KC for the Chiefs. Type LV for the Raiders. Who you got? Type KC for the Chiefs or LV for the Raiders. See what you guys going with. Sarah rolling with the Chiefs in this one. Our junior watching in Wisconsin. We've got Jeff picking the Chiefs. So is Ryan, Sarah, Suit Animal, Kevin Jones as well. We got our junior in the chat. Wichita 316 from Cole Keller. Monique going with Kansas City. The Chiefs Kingdom family saying the Chiefs as well. So is Sandra. Casey all the way from Tanya. We got Tony, Tyrese in the chat as well. Nick, Tristan in the chat. What's up, Tristan? Tony Fuentes hanging out. The weekend is wicked, says Kansas City, but we can't sleep on the Raiders. Raiders always play well against the Chiefs. They don't have much to play for, but Jarrett Stidham making a start, he's got something to play for. So I would not just expect to roll into Vegas and win this game. They're going to have to show up for sure. Our junior already getting the FLVs going. Tony says his birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday, Tony. Get the HBDs going in the comments for Tony Fuentes. What's up, Liz? We got our junior in there. OZR picking Kansas City as well. Some of you guys are already doing this, but shout out your city. Let us know where you guys are watching from. Cole wishing Tony a happy birthday in the chat as well. Again, if you're just joining us, we are in Los Angeles for the TCU Georgia game on Monday night. Got to do some media day stuff with the two teams earlier today, and now we are live here for the Chiefs Report. Tony in Dallas. We got Sandra in New York. Tony Smith in all caps says, happy birthday, Tony. Pick up James Washington. Yes. No thanks. I don't need James Washington. I don't think he's adding much to the table. Tony in Dallas. We got Kevin in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Tanya in Vineland, New Jersey. Your boy Cam in Georgia. Kevin going Pittsburgh, Kansas. We got Brady in South Carolina. Bosco in Evansville, Indiana. Our junior says Chiefs own the Raiders. They typically do beat them, but the Raiders do play them very, very tough on most occasions. Columbia, Missouri is where Tylene is. We've got a few more people in the chat. Pull something up here real quick. Let's see here. Dallas, Texas from the weekend. Missouri, dog, from KC for Life. Matt Crick says South Carolina. Nathaniel in Arizona. Patrick throwing 4 to 6 touchdowns. If Mahomes throws 4 to 6 touchdowns, you can go ahead and count the MVP race over. Appreciate Rocket Money for sponsoring today's watch party. As, listen, we're all looking for ways to cut back on spending, especially with how inflation has hit all of us over the past year. And Rocket Money is going to help you optimize your finances and lower your spending on a monthly basis. This app shows you all of your subscriptions in one place. It then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out that you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of those useless subscriptions today with Rocket Money right now. Download the app for free, rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. It is rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Getting that link in the live chat for you guys, rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. All right, keep it rolling here as we are going to get ready for this game here in about 10 minutes or so, kickoff from Allegiant Stadium. Do have a couple Super Chat specials. I mentioned earlier that there's some different T-shirts out here, and for $10, we can get you guys a shirt similar to this, or if you want, like TCU Georgia neutral one, $10 get you a raffle ticket. So if you send in a Super Chat, $10 or more, you enter the raffle, and then at the end of the watch party, we will announce who the winner is. So stay tuned for that, as we will announce that at the end of the show. If you don't stick with us to the end and you ended up winning, then tough luck, because we're only here till Monday. So got to get your t-shirt size by the end of this watch party. And then I did bring the Chiefs flag that we have. Not sure if we have a Sharpie or not, but if you do send in a $50 or more super chat, we will get you on the flag. I got plenty of people who are already on there, so $50 or more will get you on there. If you're already on there, we'll add a tally to your name as well. So those are our super chat specials today. If you want to do one of those two things, we greatly appreciate it. All super chats, of course, less than $10, any amount. We will answer those questions live here on the show. All right, will Patrick Mahomes win MVP? He's the heavy favorite right now. I think the only way he doesn't is if he were to lose this game and struggle a bit. And then maybe that opens the door for Joe Burrow, Josh Allen potentially. But I do think that he is the favorite to win MVP. So what do you guys think? Tony says yes. Sarah and Ryder say yes. R. Jr. as well. Paul B says Harry and Jack versus Mitch and Chucks today. Another reason to super chat. Raiders Report always gets a lot of super chats, so if we're trying to win that competition, we can try and make that happen. R. Jr. says yes. Tanya, dub freak. I'm told your football is finally about to enter the mail. It's been a little tricky trying to send it overseas, but we're going to make it happen for you. Your boy Cam says yes. Matt Crick says yes. Joey says yes as well. Let's see. Chiefs Kingdom family in the chat saying yes. As got 115 people watching live here. Alan says yes. Preston says no. Dub Freak says woo. Yeah, we're making it happen. Don't worry. Joey says yes. Let's see. Trade for Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, that'd be fun. No doubt about it. Chiefs win 30-17. Go Chiefs, go. TCU. Hey, I hope the Frogs can bring it home, baby. Dale Webb Jr. says yes. Heck yes from Andy Trick Shots as well. All right, you guys know today's motto. Get the FLVs going. Don't need to tell y'all what that means. Get the FLVs going in the chat. Nick says FLV. Sarah says FLV. So does Christopher. Nick Yates. We got Dale Webb Jr., R. Jr., Christopher Stockholm, Dub Freak, Ryder, Sarah. We got A&M Trick Shots in the chat. Let's see. Bosco, R. Jr., Cole Keller, Preston. What's up, Joey? A&M. We got Nick Yates in there. What a wild game for TCU last week. That was. I mean, easily, for you college football fans, TCU, Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia, by far the best college football playoff semifinal matchups we had. And speaking of, as we've got a few more members of the audience joining us, we are here in Los Angeles for the College Football Playoff National Championship. Producer Jack and I, along with our bosses, James and Brett, here for the weekend. So going to be spending time out here, which is why our watch party setup is just a little bit different. All right, let's talk about the game a little bit more here as we get ready for kickoff. Just 5-6 minutes away from kickoff at Allegiant Stadium. And the Kansas City Chiefs, the stakes are obviously high. If they win, they get the number one seed and home field at least for the divisional round, TBD for the AFC Championship game. If Buffalo were to win against the Patriots and then advance to the AFC title game, then that would be a neutral site game. If the Chiefs lose and the Bills win, then Bills have home field throughout. If both teams lose and the Bengals win, then any combination of those three teams in an AFC Championship game would be played at a neutral site. But we'll cross those bridges when we come. It's simple for Kansas City. Win today, and you have a bye week in the wild card round next week. And lose today, and then the Bills win tomorrow, well, you're going to be playing on wild card weekend. Inactives for this game, for the Chiefs, Shane Buechele, kicker Matthew Wright, Harrison Butker will kick in this game. He was questionable all week. McCole Hardman is out. They did activate him from IR, but not quite ready to play. Sky Moore inactive as well. So is Joshua Kando, the defensive end. Rookie lineman Darian Kennard, and then defensive end Malik Herring. For the Raiders, inactives, Derek Carr, as he and the team have separated at this point. Chris Lacey, Britton Brown, Nathan Moody, Darian Butler, Matthew Butler, and Deshaun Bauer. Again, Jarrett Stidham will make his second consecutive start for the Las Vegas Raiders. We did get a super chat from Ryan. Shout out to Ryan here. What do you think the score will be? Well, perfect timing. It's time for you guys to predict the score. I think I said 31-23 Chiefs, 31-24. The Raiders play tough against the Chiefs. They always have. Kansas City usually pulls it out, but I do think this will be a good game. So get those score predictions in as we roll around here. Chiefs, Raiders, as we get going here in a few minutes. National anthem taking place at Allegiant Stadium, so probably about 5 minutes or so until kickoff. We got some shout-outs here. Preston going with the Raiders, 23-19. Dale Webb Jr. says Chiefs 45, Raiders 20. Tylene says 37-30 Chiefs. John says 28-27 Chiefs. Tony Fuentes says 28-17 Kansas City. Sarah 38-18 Chiefs. Tony Fuentes says 28-18 as well. As we keep it rolling here. Shout out to Cord. We got a super chat coming in from him. And we'll get to that in a second. Appreciate the donation from Cord. Again, $10 super chats will get you into the raffle to win a t-shirt, either this one or a different one at the College Football Playoff this weekend. We'll get your t-shirt size and pick one out for you. And then for $50, we've got our Chiefs flag with a bunch of names on it. If you send in 50 or more, we will get your name on that. So there you go. Another super chat coming in from Ryder. He says, go Chiefs. Shout out to Ryder. Appreciate the two as we move along here. A couple minutes till kickoff here. A couple more score shout-outs. Sean says 31-27 Chiefs. Joey going Chiefs 28, Raiders 21. Your boy Cam 45-24 Chiefs. If Patrick throws for 4 touchdowns, I will donate. All right, Lennon. Hey, super chat's always optional. Free ways you can support the show. Subscribe, like the video, and keep the comment section rolling. So appreciate that. Half the tickets in Vegas are Chiefs fans. Yeah, they just panned the crowd. Pretty good Chiefs crowd on hand, as obviously Raider fans have not tuned out, but they don't have as much to play for, and people like going to Vegas, so that's just how it's going to be. Tisha with a super chat, as she sends one in here. I'm a 49ers fan. I fully respect you. Hope you win. Well, appreciate that, Tisha. I have a lot of respect for the 49ers. Chiefs had their way with them earlier this year, but they're playing good football, good defense. Brock Purdy's been quite a story, so appreciate the donation, Tish, and appreciate you for tuning in here as we are about to get going here. And if you've never joined one of our watch parties, first of all, if you want the Chiefs to win, like this video, what will happen is we'll have a scoreboard on screen over here. I will provide play-by-play. We'll have stats and updates for you guys as well, and try to give you guys the best fan viewing experience for this Chiefs versus Raiders game here in Week 18. So that is what you can expect coming up. Someone says, will Mahomes get to 430 yards? So the reason Big Time asks that is if he throws for 430 yards this week, he will set the single-season passing yards record. Obviously a long shot. I mean, 430 is a lot, but he's had a few games in his career where he's gone over 430, so not completely impossible. I would guess probably not. I'd give it 15% chance that he gets there. Definitely a chance, but certainly not a great chance. Hit that like button, and let's get more likes on this video. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Someone says, also, we all watch Harrison get wasted with donations and beer pits. Well, no alcohol here today, as we're in Los Angeles in the media area for the College Football Playoff. Oh, we got our first $10 super chat. So Ryan, he wants in on the T-shirt raffle. So shout out to Ryan. If you send in a $10 super chat, you enter the raffle to get a College Football Playoff shirt. He says, will Ronald Jones play? And if we trade for somebody this offseason, who will it be? Shout out to M. Kukowski saying, God bless Hamlin. Yeah, DeMar Hamlin still doing better, so that's great to hear. I don't know if Ronald Jones is going to play much. We'll see if and how much he does play, but I don't expect him to be here as a long-term piece or anything like that. The Chiefs will get the ball first as Isiah Pacheco is back to receive. We'll get the Dub Freak super chat after the kickoff here as we're set to get underway here at Allegiant Stadium. So if you're ready for kickoff, type me here. Get the me's going in the chat. Got Preston in there, ready to go. Sarah's ready to go. Looks like they're ready to go in Las Vegas. That guy, Ryder, Preston, Toney. Daniel Carlson's got it teed up, and he boots it away here for a touchback. And that's where the Chiefs will start at their own 25-yard line. Shout out to Mike, the gamer, Dub Freak, your boy, Cam, Tony, Fritz, Joey, Colton, Dale Webb Jr., all tuning in today. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, 67% completion this year, 5,048 yards passing, 40 touchdowns. Both those categories he leads the NFL in. Also has 4 rushing touchdowns, a career high for him as well. Mahomes stands in the shotgun, Pacheco to his right, as Kadarius Toney comes in motion. Pacheco gets the carry up the middle, drives forward, still going, gets almost 5, about 4.5 yards before his forward progress is stopped. Okay, Dub Freak with the super chat. Shout out Dub Freak. He says, fingers crossed we can put together a solid 4 quarters of play tonight. Also, Shane McColl is back. Yeah, I just don't think they want to rush McColl. They had to activate him in that 21-day break. Hopefully he's ready to go for the playoffs. Mahomes here on 2nd and 5, just over 5 yards. He's under center. Justin Watson in motion to the left. Mahomes play action, steps up, looking. Deep ball left side, has a man. It's Watson on the run inside the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Justin Watson on a wheel route after he went in motion gets about 65 yards, and the Chiefs have 1st and goal. Type your ones. That was a sweet little play design. Sent him in motion, and on the dead sprint, just ran a wheel route and beat the Raiders defender and was pushed out of bounds. Can't tell exactly what yard line that was, but inside the 10, I think at about the 4 or 5 yard line. They're going to mark it at the 3. So 1st and goal for Kansas City, just like that. Mahomes hikes the leg, takes the snap, quick throw. Kelce, nowhere to go. He'll actually lose a couple. Try to get some blockers in front, but the Raiders blew that play up. Be 2nd and goal. So that was a gain of, let's see how many yards officially on that last play to Watson. Well over 60 yards. 67 to be exact. 2nd and goal. They'll give Kelce the 4, so only a loss of 1. Mahomes under center, Pacheco the back. Watson split out to the left. Mahomes, play action again. Looking. Hit as he throws, just has to throw it away. Good coverage, as that'll bring up 3rd and goal, and Vegas has a chance to get off the field and force a field goal. Jerick McKinnon will check in for Kansas City. He's been a touchdown machine. 8 touchdowns in the Chiefs' last 5 games. Eric Bieniemy wearing a Love for DeMar t-shirt. That's pretty cool to see, as obviously the entire NFL community impacted by what took place last Monday night. Mahomes in the gun here. Stoppage in play. Let's see. Looks like 12 men on the field, maybe. Illegal substitution on Vegas. So that's going to bring it 3rd and goal to 2, so half the distance. As now kind of opens up everything. You could run the ball here if you're willing to go on 4th down. We'll see what the play call is here for Kansas City. It's going to be 3rd and goal to 2. Here we go. Mahomes stands in the shotgun again. Takes the snap. Looking, rolling to his left. He may try and run for this one. Mahomes, shovel pass, McKinnon, touchdown, Kansas City. Right as he was about to cross the line, he just kind of pushed past it to Jarrett McKinnon. His 2 defenders were ready to go hit the quarterback. Mahomes magic again there. Type those TDs. Sarah in the chat. We got Dale Webb, Tony Fuentes, Dub Freak, Sarah. This is just Mahomes doing what he does. Rolling to his left. Everyone thinks he's going to run it in. Then boop, flips it to McKinnon. That was nasty. That was just so good. T.O. in there. William, Colton, Matthew. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's just playing a different game. The guy is just playing a different game. Harrison Butker knocks in the extra point, and it's 7-0 Kansas City. That was unreal. Unreal. Type B to block the bots. We got bots in the chat. Bronx says touchdown. Got Gene in there. Sarah blocking out the bots. Preston says trash. Yeah. Trash defense. Gene says touchdown. Eli says touchdown. Tony says I need to give myself a Love for DeMar t-shirt. Yeah, those are pretty cool looking, man. I'm sure you can find them on the internet somewhere. Sarah says blocking them. We got Eli in there. King Lewis saying touchdown. Tyler saying touchdown. You absolutely love to see it. Make sure you guys subscribe to us here at the Chiefs Report. It's 100% free. You hit that sub button, turn on the notification bell. That way you know exactly when we go live, when we post other videos here on the channel. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Chiefs news and rumors, more watch parties like this throughout the postseason. And then, of course, when the season ends, we'll have full off-season coverage as well. Videos on a daily basis. Hit that subscribe button here on the channel, and we are going to have you guys covered. Subscribe to us here at the Chiefs Report. All right, well, that was a fast start. So 7-0, less than 3 minutes in. In fact, just 2:08 into the game, as the big play on that drive was a Mahomes to Watson 67-yard catch to help spring that one. And Kansas City leads 7-0 over Las Vegas less than 3 minutes into the game. So we'll see what Jarrett Stidham and the Raiders respond with. I mean, isn't this the back-to-reality game for Stidham today? I mean, he plays incredible against a damn good 49ers defense last week. I mean, surely he's not going to do that again, right? I mean, that would be quite the encore. But we'll see what takes place here this afternoon. What are people in the chat saying? What are people in the chat saying? Tony says, let's go Frogs. We're here in LA. See who wins the national championship. Okay, cool. Ed Griffin says Jerick McKinnon, Justin Watson. Dale Webb saying, let's go Frogs. Preston going with the Raiders. We do have a Raiders stream, Preston. I mean, I'd love to keep you around here, but our Raiders watch party is also live. If you want to go check that out. Okay, so Harrison Butker and the Chiefs set to kick it off here as the Chiefs have a 7-0 lead early on in this one. I mean, there is so much red at Allegiant Stadium. I mean, it looks like it's 75% Chiefs fans. It really does, at least from this angle. Butker boots it away for a touchback. So here comes Jarrett Stidham and the Las Vegas Raiders for their first drive. Stidham last week against the Niners really played well. Had the interception in overtime, but for the most part, played better than Derek Carr's been playing this year, so he deserves credit for that. See what he can do on this first drive. Last week, 23 of 34, 365, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Most yards in a first start for the Raiders at quarterback in franchise history. Stidham, play action, dumps it off underneath. Looks like that's Foster Moreau, gets about 10 yards. Gain of 10 on first down, and a first down for Las Vegas. Is McCole Hardman playing? No, he is inactive. No McCole Hardman today. Gain of 10 on the Raiders' first play as Stidham and the Raiders break the huddle. He's back under center. Josh Jacobs behind him, playing with a heavy heart. His dad endured a medical issue earlier this week, but he is playing. Stidham hands it off to Jacobs. Jacobs makes a cut and picks up about 4. So 2nd and 6 now. Iko says, what's up, Harrison? What's up, Iko? Predict what's going to happen on this drive. Touchdown, field goal, punt, return over. If you have a prediction, throw it in the chat. LaCora ready for the Peterman Masterclass tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Nathan Peterman season, baby. Former Raiders legend. LaCora, Eli both saying field goal. Brian says punt. Tony predicting a field goal. We'll see. 2nd and 6 here for Stidham and the Raiders. Trips to the right formation. Now Davante Adams comes in motion to the left. Stidham takes the snap. Blitz picked up. Rolling to his right now. Stidham might run for this one. He will. And he'll get a first down, gain of about 8 and out of bounds. So a couple early first downs for Las Vegas. Trying to respond to the Chiefs score. Joey says fumble, please. Dale says turnover. That's right, LaCora. Rico Suave says field goal. Josh McBride says turnover. Quasi says Kansas City's defense. Yeah, it's got to be a little better. Got to be a little better. Here we go. Josh Jacobs, the back, offset I formation here. Stidham hands it to Jacobs, who's going to lose a couple. Good play there by Juan Thornhill, playing near the line of scrimmage from that safety position. Read it all the way and got a tackle for loss. Bring up 2nd and 12. Jacobs leads the NFL in rushing with 1,612 yards. Chance to cross 1,700, which would mean an average of over 100 yards per game. He remains in the game in the I formation. Stidham under center. Play action to Jacobs. Stidham looking. He's going to take off and run. Stidham tries to take on a defender and kind of wins the battle momentarily as he falls forward for a couple extra yards. He took on rookie corner Trent McDuffie, picked up about 10, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. Type your stops. Get those stops in. 3rd and short. Probably 4-down territory here for Vegas. Got Quasi, Sarah in the chat. Eli, Dale Webb, Rico Suave, Dub Freak, Quasi. We got Chualor, Tony Fuentes. Get those stops in. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders as Stidham takes the snap, throws right side. Adams caught. First down. Back shoulder ball. Defender never got turned around. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. It was Jalen Watson in coverage, and he just didn't find the football. Decent coverage. Just couldn't locate the ball. Didn't get turned around in time. Miranda says, Raiders going to take it. Travis says, Davante's a beast. He is. He is very good. Single season receiving record for the Raiders this season, 1,456 yards. Stidham, play action. Clean pocket. Throws, looking for the end zone. Stidham, incomplete. Adams had his hands on it. It was double coverage. It's probably one he'd like to catch, and L'Jarius Sneed, a little slow to get up, but he does get up. Yeah, I mean, Adams should have caught that. That's a straight drop. Are you sick? No. Do I sound sick? Definitely not sick. It's a little more tame today because we are live in Los Angeles, not in our normal studios. Here for the College Football Playoff National Championship Game. 2nd and 10 here after that incompletion for Adams. Stidham. Play action, quick throw to Renfro. Gets about 4. We're up 3rd and 6, just inside the 30. Type your threes. 3rd down. Dale Webb Jr. in there. You need some liquor like Chase Sr. Usually we are drinking, but again, we're not in our home studios, so working with what we got. Brian says 3. We got some stops in there too. Quasi, Eli Gibson, Dub Freak, Sarah, Cole Keller, Eli. Stidham in the shotgun. Looks like Amir Abdullah in the game at running back. Stidham takes the snap. 4-man rush. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Is that Stone Cold? It is. Chris Jones. Type sack. That's number 14 on the year for Chris Jones as he gets home. And now it's going to be a long field goal attempt for Daniel Carlson as Jones just, he's so good. Breaks the double team and brings down Stidham. Absolute monster. Joey, Syed, Brian, we got Henyatta, Rico, Cole Keller. Get those sacks in. John and Tony in there. It's going to be a 54-yard attempt for Daniel Carlson. He's got the leg. We'll see if he's got the accuracy here. It appears he does. Just inside the left upright. It's good. So Las Vegas responds with a field goal, 7-3, but we'll take that, as field goals aren't going to beat the Chiefs here today, I'm afraid. That ball is really starting to hook, but did sneak inside the upright. Michael typing sack as well. 14th sack for Chris Jones this year. Chris Jones is going to make a lot of money on his next contract. If you want to save some money, Rocket Money is going to help you do that. Are you wasting money on subscriptions? 80% of people have subscriptions that they have forgotten about. Maybe for you, it's an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that never gets streamed. There's this great app that I use that helps me keep track of all of my expenses. And because of it, I no longer waste money on subscriptions that I don't even use. You might have heard of it. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. This app shows you all of your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel. Rocket Money will take care of the rest. Get rid of Rocket Money, or get rid of the useless subscriptions with Rocket Money by going to rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. You can download the app right there today. It is rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Gonna get that link in the live chat for you guys. rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. I'm already saving $50-$75 a month. After canceling a couple subscriptions, you can do the same. And it's really user-friendly because you don't want to get stuck on the phone with customer service. The app will just handle it for you, so you are good to go. All right, what's going to happen on this next drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, return over. So Chiefs scored a touchdown on their first drive, and then the Raiders just responded with a field goal. Touchdown, field goal, punt, return over. I just found out that my alma mater, TCU, just got beat on about a 30-foot three-pointer at the buzzer. Brutal. Quasi says touchdown. Dale Webb says touchdown. Jewel Lore says touchdown. Tony Fuentes, Cole Keller, Quasi. I like it, Lacora. Rico Suave says touchdown. Did I see the Boston College Duke basketball game? I definitely did not. Did Duke get beat by BC? Duke won by 1. Must have been a crazy ending or something. Jaden says touchdown. John says touchdown. So did Xavier. Gene, Lacura, Alpha Jack saying touchdown as well. Field goal probably from Tylene. Hopefully a touchdown. Daniel Carlson teeing the ball up as he will kick off for the second time today. Chiefs looking to repeat what they did on their first drive, which was go straight down the field. As Carlson boots it deep for a touchback. All right, drive number 2 for Kansas City as Patrick Mahomes looks to add to his 41 touchdown passes this year. It was 41st on the last drive to Jarrett McKinnon on a little push pass. Showing the replay now, it was 3rd and goal at the 2. He kind of rolled to his left. Defenders crashed on him, and he just kind of floated it to McKinnon. Mahomes retrieves the low snap, throws underneath, caught Kelce. Gain of about 6. Bring up 2nd and 4. 7 minutes left to go here in quarter number 1. It's the Chiefs 7, the Raiders 3. If Kansas City wins this game, they will get the number 1 seed in the AFC. Mahomes hands it off. Ronald Jones gets a touch here. Gets near the first down marker. It's either going to be 3rd and inches or a first down. We'll see where they spot it. Ronald Jones getting a rare carry there, as he's been seldom used this season. It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and about 6 inches, it looks like. Mahomes in the huddle for this 3rd down play. He's under center now. Kadarius Toney on the jet sweep end around. He'll just cut it upfield and barely get the first down, but he does get it. Turned up initially, then started dancing around, but he did get a first down. Kadarius Toney, a little jet sweep end around. Type your ones. Dale Webb, Quasi. Fresh set of downs for the Chiefs. Pacheco for 250. Let's go. We'll see. Ronald Jones gets another carry, spins off a defender, and gets about a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Shout out Joseph, Eli, Brian, Rico, Eli. Type in 1 in the chat. 2nd and 9 here for Kansas City as Ronald Jones remains in the game. So getting a few snaps here for this Chiefs offense. Chiefs' second all-time in consecutive division titles with 7 straight here. Patriots did it 11 straight years. Mahomes under center. Play action. Screenplay. Noah Gray, he's got room. Gray gets a first down up near midfield. Gain of about 12 or 13. Type your ones. Andy Reid knows how to design that screen game. It was a fake stretch play to Jones, and then a tight end screen on the backside, well blocked, and plenty of room for him to scamper for a first down. Quasi, Brian, Cole, Chill, Will, all typing their ones as Kansas City's got 1st and 10 just shy of midfield. Pacheco in the game at running back now. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes takes the snap, steps up, thinking downfield, launches downfield, incomplete. Good knockaway by Trevon Merrick, the second-year safety. He was looking for Marquez Valdez-Scantling on a post, but Merrick was able to get a hand in there, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. Looking at the replay here. MVS, that should have been PI. Merrick was just a tick early. In live action, it looked like he timed it well, but he definitely made early contact, which forced the incompletion. That should have been a penalty. Juju Smith-Schuster in motion as Mahomes hands it off now. Pacheco cuts it back. Pacheco gets about 8. Bring up 3rd and 2. 3rd and short here. 3rd and 2 for Kansas City. Pacheco to Mahomes left at the 43, so you're kind of in that no man's land here. Mahomes, he's going to throw it, looks, throws, incomplete. Looking for Kelce. Might have been a tick behind him. He got knocked away. So we'll see what the Chiefs do here on 4th and 2. They might go for it, but it doesn't look like they're going to. They're actually going to punt. I don't like A, that play call, and B, the decision to punt here. Yeah, just Kelce and Mahomes, they just weren't on the same page there. So Tommy Townsend on to pin Las Vegas deep. I just don't like punting on 4th and short inside the 45. I just trust your offense, get 2 yards. It is a good punt. It's covered at the 5-yard line, so effective, but I'm still not the biggest fan of that. 3:25 to go here as the Raiders will take over inside their own 5. Now, we do have a couple of Super Chat specials here that I do want to tell you guys about. If you guys do feel inclined to donate to the show, if you send in a $10 Super Chat or more, we will hook you guys up with a college football playoff shirt. We'll get your t-shirt size, and we can either get you one similar to this or find a different one. There's different styles. You can get like TCU Georgia logos on them as well, but we'll figure out which shirts are available once we get your t-shirt size. $10 to enter the raffle, and at the end of the watch party, we will announce who the winner is. So stick around to the end. We'll get the winner's t-shirt size, and we will pick up a t-shirt and ship it out your way sometime this next week. For $50, we did bring the Chiefs flag here to Los Angeles, as we are here for the college football playoff. For those wondering, you can get your name on here for a $50 super chat. If you're already on here, we'll add a tally like Elizabeth Reed, who has 18 tallies now. So if you're already on the flag, every $50 is an extra tally. So shout out to you guys. No drinking on this watch party because we are in the media area here in Los Angeles, the college football playoff. So appreciate that. You can also Venmo at HGramNFL if you want to donate via Venmo. Venmo, we're actually allowed to keep 100% of those donations, whereas Google takes their 30% when you send in super chats. So if you want to donate via Venmo, you can do that as well. Appreciate all the support and everybody for tuning in. All right, what are you guys eating tonight? What's your game day food here? What are you guys rolling with? We just had some lunch here at the hotel. What are you guys eating? I will say it was. It's going to be weird tomorrow when the noon games, 1 o'clock Eastern, are at 10 a.m. not used to that being out here on the West Coast. Today it's pretty standard, 1:30 kickoff time, but 10 a.m. tomorrow, that's going to be it's going to be an adjustment. Crab and shrimp boil from Roman. That sounds good. Is Trizzy Trace there? Sarah says popcorn, then spaghetti tonight. Nice. Julia says magic spoon cereal. Chill Will says steak, baby. Tylene has got some burgers going. Protein waffles. What goes into a protein waffle? Like some banana or something? Producer Jack's saying throw protein powder into the batter. That's interesting. I've never heard of that actually. Mini tacos from John. Can't go wrong with tacos. Josh Jacobs gets a carry here, and he's not going to get much. Maybe a yard out to the 6-yard line. Willie Gay Jr. in on the tackle that time. Bring up 2nd and 9. Grifo having some blueberries. PB&J from Rob, always a classic. Preston says food. I like the sarcasm. Don Luke going with Chinese. Had some Chinese a few nights ago. It was good. It was good. 2nd and 9 here for Jarrett Stidham. Offset I formation. Straight drop back. Stidham throws over the middle. Caught. Renfro. He's going to get a first down. And that's actually Matt Collins up to about the 20-yard line. Okay, here Matt Collins dives forward, doesn't get touched, and then gets up and gets 4 more yards. If you dive, to me, you're giving yourself up. You shouldn't have to get touched down officially. Like, he intentionally dove on his own. That should be down immediately. He was not touched, so he got back up, but if a quarterback slides, he can't just decide to get back up. And yeah, they marked it back to where he dove. That's the right call. Stidham under center. Matt Collins split out to the right. It's offset I again for Las Vegas, as they've run this formation quite a bit in the early going here. Stidham fakes it. Oh, he's under pressure. Sacked. That was a safety blitz from Justin Reed, who's been a little up and down in his first year for the Chiefs, but got home immediately. No one picked him up, and it was a slow developing play action and an easy sack for the Chiefs safety type sack. Dale Webb in the chat in there saying sack. Sarah says sack. Chualor as well. Be nice if Justin Reed started being a playmaker for this defense. He hasn't done a lot this year as that Honey Badger replacement. 2nd and 18. Stidham standing at the 5 as the Raiders snap all the way back from their 10. He takes the snap. 4-man rush. Plenty of time. Stidham steps up. He's going to fire. And this one's going to be picked off. Picked off for Kansas City. Juan Thornhill. Type your INTs. Stidham forced that one. And the Chiefs cash in. Type your INTs. Dale Webb Jr. in the chat. So was Quasi. We got Tony Fuentes. That one never had a chance. He just forced that ball. He predetermined where he was going to Matt Collins, who was in tight coverage. Then Thornhill just came over and picked it off. Eli Gibson, HDF, John, Rico, Eli. I think I got a tweet out. There's the Jarrett Stidham we all know and love. Because you just knew a couple of those type of decisions were coming today. Tyler says INT. Iko says INT. Terry in the chat as well. Frosty. So Juan Thornhill picks up the interception, and he's up to, he's got a few this year. Let's see how many he's got. On the year, Juan Thornhill had two picks coming in, so that's his third as he gets another takeaway for this Chiefs defense. It's kind of slowly been better at getting takeaways. Had 2 last week, get another one today, so that's good. Let's see if they can get another one. Where's your Chiefs gear? Hey, man, we're in Los Angeles. We packed what we could. Hey, I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs flag, $50, and we'll get your name on it. Got the flag here. We got Ryan's on there, Elizabeth Reed, Dub Freak. We got Arbab on there, so $50, you can get your name on the flag. Make it happen. Speaking of Ryan, he's sending that super chat of finally another turnover for the defense. Yeah, I mean, it's been a problem at times. They haven't been great at getting takeaways, and certainly the turnover margin for this team hasn't been great. It's been one flaw for this group, but I think it's starting to trend better. I think it's starting to trend a little bit better. Let's see. I'm not hearing you, by the way. John says, Harrison, you don't sound so chipper. Well, I can't go full just out of control guy today because we are in the media area here, but we'll try to up the energy a little bit. Yeah, I got you. What's up? All right, real quick here. Chiefs INT. Appreciate Rocket Money for sponsoring today's show, and they've helped me lower my monthly spending by canceling subscriptions I don't want anymore. If you download the app, rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat, you can see all of your subscriptions on one screen, and you'll be able to see how much per month you're spending on subscriptions. You'll see Netflix, Hulu, Spotify. It'll all be listed for you, and then you're going to realize, oh my God, I'm spending like $200 a month. And hey, if you enjoy all those apps, that's fine, but you might find, and you probably will find, that some of those you're not even using anymore. They'll cancel them for you. All you got to do is click the cancel button. So go to rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat, and you can download the Rocket Money app for free today and stay on top of your finances. 1st and 10 near midfield for Kansas City, and Mahomes hits Juju Smith-Schuster for a big gain inside the 20. Type your ones for Juju into the Rocket Money red zone for Kansas City. Juju with his first catch of the game. Chiefs can really take an early control of this game with the touchdown here. Mahomes, 6 of 9, 117 yards and a touchdown. He is on pace for 430 this game, which would set the NFL single-season record. Counterplay. Kadarius Toney lining up in the backfield. Gets inside the 2, down to the 1. They'll mark it at the 2. Kadarius Toney on a delayed counter. I like that play. As he was lined up, he faked that he was going to flare out to the right and then came back and got the counter. That was pretty cool play design there from Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy, and that is going to be the end of the quarter. So like this video if you want the Chiefs to win. Good start here in Las Vegas, 7-3, but 1st and goal when we come back for quarter number 2 of this one. So hit that like button if you want the Chiefs to win. Tweeting out. That was a sweet play design for Kadarius Toney. You guys should go check that out if you can. Tony's liked the video. We should run the ball right here, Harrison. Yeah, 1st and goal to 2. Give Pacheco a carry on the goal line. See if you can punch one in on 1st down. Float Pool says, I'm impressed. Beautiful Toney moves. Yeah, he's electric. You know, if he can keep his head on straight, he could be a big time playmaker for this team. Beautiful Toney moves as well. We did get a super chat from Kago sending in a $10. He says, I need that shirt as a Dogs fan. So, hey, we got a Georgia fan in the chat. So, Kago, $10 super chat for anybody, and we will draw a raffle at the end of the show. We're keeping tabs. So, right now, it's Kago and Ryan who have sent in $10 super chats. And at the end of the show, we will enter your names into a number generator online, and it'll randomly pick someone, and we'll get your T-shirt size and hook you up. But you got to stay until the end of the watch party for us to do the raffle because we're going to give everybody an opportunity to enter. $10, you're into the raffle, and we will make it happen. $50, we just showed you guys our Chiefs flag. You can get your name on the Chiefs flag permanently. And once we get enough names on there over time, we'll probably ship that off to someone as well. But $10, we'll hook you guys up with a college football playoff shirt. We've got, like I said, this design or similar is one we can hook you guys up with, or we can, we could find a different one as well. I think Jack may actually have a different one that we can show you guys. Here we go. Nice. As if you want the team logos on there instead, you could certainly do that as well. And then they'll have straight TC, straight Georgia ones. So we will pick one out, or we can kind of get a feel for what type of shirt you want. $10 to enter the drawing, pretty good deal because most of these shirts valued at about $30-$35 here at the National Championship Game. So $10 for a chance to win. All right, here is this frozen, Jack? Oh no, it's not. Just a screen for it. All right, here we go. First and goal at the 2 for Kansas City to start the second quarter. Mahomes looking for a second MVP. A win today would almost secure that for sure. Mahomes in the gun. Ronald Jones gets a carry, and he'll score. Touchdown, Ronald Jones. That might be his first touchdown of the season. Let me double check here. Type TD in the chat. Ronald Jones, who's been stuck near the bottom of the depth chart, that is his first touchdown on the year coming in. He had 7 carries for 25 yards today. He's now got 3 carries for 5 yards, but his first touchdown of the game. Harrison Butker on for the extra point. Knocks it in. So 14-3 Kansas City. It's just this computer, right, Jack? That's a Brett question. 14-3 Chiefs. Type TD in the chat. Rico Suave, Michael in the chat. Claudia, Brian. Type in TD. Quasi, Sarah, Cole Keller. Eli Gibson. Yeah, that could be the case, Eli. Could give Rojo more of an opportunity today. Quasi says TD. HDF, Liz Bastic. Wasim. What's up, Wasim? Hey, will you go grab me another one of these, Jack? No rush. Teresa. We got Reese in there. Michael. Okay. So I just click it once and it does it. Okay. So 14-3. Does 50 get 5 raffles for the shirt? Trying to include everybody, so here's what I'll do. How about this, Sarah? If you do send in a 50, you get on how about this? You get on the Chiefs Flag Club and you get 3 raffles for the shirt. Because I want to give people a fair opportunity, $10 to get into the t-shirt raffle, because not everybody can spend 50. But I will give people who send in 50 3 raffles, plus you get your name on the flag shirt. I think that's a fair compromise. Want to include everybody, give them a chance to win a shirt. So $10 for a raffle, 50 to get 3 and on the flag. And if you send in like 3 different 51s, we're capping it at 3 raffles, because again, we want to give everybody a fair shake here. But again, all donations appreciated and welcomed, and they help us grow here at Chat Sports. All right, 1st and 10 at the 24 for Vegas after the kickoff here. Stidham under center after that ugly interception. We'll see if he can bounce back. As he'll toss it to the right, Josh Jacobs not really anywhere to go, and he'll lose a yard. Loss of 1, several Chiefs defenders in on the tackle. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. Jarrett Stidham trying to send the Raiders some kind of a statement to make them think he can be the guy next year. 350-plus yards and 3 touchdowns in his first career start last week. Did throw 2 interceptions in that game. He's already thrown 1 here. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Trips formation to the left for the Raiders as Stidham takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, throws over the middle. Caught. Darren Waller on the dead run up near midfield. Good throw there from Stidham as he stepped into it for a gain of about 24. That's a first down for Vegas. Tony says if the Frogs win, we party. Oh, get ready, Tony. It's going to be that flight on Tuesday could be rough if the Frogs win Monday night. That's a nice little play by Darren Waller there. Just beats Darius Harris over the middle. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47. Offset eye again for Vegas as Waller comes in motion to the right slot. Stidham, play action, looking, stepping up. He may take off here. He will. He's got room to go, and he'll get right near the marker. He'll get a first down, gain of 10. Nick Bolton on the tackle. So 2 chunk plays here for Vegas, and they're on the move. Someone says Chiefs home game. Yeah, I mean, when they've panned the crowd, it looks to be about 70-75% Chiefs fans. I mean, it's a massive crowd. Now, Vegas is always going to be a stadium where road teams go, but I think you combine that with this disappointing Raiders season, then it kind of results in this type of atmosphere. 1st and 10 at the 43 for Vegas as Stidham is in the shotgun. Josh Jacobs is to his right, the NFL rushing leader. He'll get a carry. Jacobs on the delayed handoff, stutter step, gets up to about the 40. We'll give him 3. Nick Bolton on the tackle again. Someone says, who's Waller? Oh, my bad. That guy from last season. Yeah, it's been kind of a funky situation for Darren Waller and the Raiders. A lot of debate if he was hurt or not. Go ask Mitchell Renz about that one. 2nd and 7 here. 12 minutes left here in the second quarter as Stidham's under center at the 40-yard line. Stidham, play action, boot to the right, looking for Moreau. Turns the corner, he's going to run again. Stidham gets about 5 and out of bounds. Going to be 3rd and 2. Type your threes. It is 3rd down, 3rd and short. Could be 4-down territory. I mean, from here it'd be about a 53, 54-yarder, certainly in Carlson's range. But if you're the Raiders, kicking threes isn't going to get it done consistently in this game. Jarrett Stidham, 2019 fourth-round pick, made his first start last week. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders quarterback. Raiders 1 for 2 on 3rd down today. Stidham takes the snap. Chiefs bring 5. Stidham hit as he throws, but he does complete it to Adams, who gets about 7 and out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Raiders upcoming. This is kind of just like a little fake slant and out route for Adams. Pretty easy completion there from Stidham to Adams. So 1st and 10 at about the 27 for Las Vegas. Adams, 2 catches, 21 yards early on in this one. Stidham hands it off. Jacobs has some room, gets about 6 or 7. Almost into the Rocket Money red zone goes Josh Jacobs. Be about 2nd and 4 here. 2nd and 4 here for Las Vegas, just outside the 20. Stidham in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. Jacobs. Going to be about a yard shy. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. Old chippiness on the field. Officially into the Rocket Money red zone. Don't spend money, save it. Rocket Money got to help you do so. RocketMoney.com/ChiefsChat. Cancel any subscriptions that you no longer want. Monitor your finances. Stay on top of your upcoming bills with Rocket Money. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. They'll help you cancel any unnecessary subscriptions with the single click of a button. Download the app for free. All right, 3rd and 1 here. Got to think this is 4-down territory for the Raiders if they don't convert. Stidham changing something at the line. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2. Jacobs gets a carry. Jacobs just gets the first. Initial contact behind the first down marker, but he's able to kind of squirt forward and get it. So 1st and 10 at about the 17. He was able to keep his balance after almost getting tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Jacobs only 15 yards on 8 carries, so the Chiefs definitely doing their job there. Stidham 1st and 10 at the 17 in the Rocket Money red zone. Stidham trying to take the snap, almost a delay of game, but they get it off. Stidham throws underneath. Abdullah makes a man miss inside the 10. 1st down at the 7. It was going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the Raiders, looking to chisel back after a 14-3 deficit early. Just a simple check down there from Stidham to Abdullah. He makes a man miss and picks up 10. 10 plays, 69 yards, over 7 minutes off the clock on this drive for Vegas. Some would say nice. Stidham brings Moreau in motion. He'll hand it off. Jacobs back into the game. Maybe a yard. Got to get it up to the 6-yard line. Got over 400 people watching live. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video. Appreciate all the support here on the channel. And if you like the video, keep the comment section flowing. That really helps us out, so we appreciate it. 2nd and 6 for Vegas. 2nd and goal at the 6, I should say. Not the 5.5. Offset I, which is what Josh McDaniels likes to run out of quite a bit. Likes this personnel usage, using the fullback. Stidham hands it off again. Jacobs again. Gets more yards this time, down to about the 2. It's going to be 3rd and goal at the 2. A big moment here early in this one. We'll see how aggressive the Raiders get if 4th down is in play here. 3rd and goal at the 2 first. 12 plays, 74 yards, almost 8.5 minutes off the clock on this drive. This has been a marathon here. 3rd and goal at the 2. We'll see if the Chiefs can get a goal line stop. Stidham in the shotgun. 5 on the play clock. 4, 3, 2. He takes the snap. Stidham, fade ball, left side, incomplete. Looking for Darren Waller, being guarded by L'Jarius Sneed, and we'll see what the Raiders do. It's going to be 4th and goal at the 2. Sneed was questionable all week with the hip injury, is giving it a go and held up strong there. Looks like the Raiders will keep the offense out there, which is 6 and 10. Why not? You're already down 14-3 in this game. 6:11 to go, so type your stops. 4th and goal at the 2. Type your stops. Big play here if the Chiefs can get a stop. 6:11 to go in the 2nd quarter. Chiefs up 11. It's 4th down. Davante Adams in motion. Looks like Jalen Watson will get that responsibility. Stidham scrambling, rolling, throws, end zone, incomplete. Looking for Adams, who wanted the flag. Not going to get it. And the Chiefs will take over on downs. Get the pick early and a turnover on downs there for Steve Spagnuolo's defense. It's a good job by Stidham to avoid pressure. Throws a decently catchable ball to Adams, who kind of stumbled down, but the coverage was tight and it fell incomplete. Big play. Get the LFGs going. Quasi, Sarah, Tony Fuentes, Cole Keller. We got Sarah in the chat. Tony in there as well. Big stop for this defense. Eli Gibson. Got Sarah. Get those LFGs going. All right, guys, we're 146 subscribers away from 35,000. We're at 34854. I'm gonna have producer Jack try and update this number. Got a little bit different setup today, but trying to get to 35,000 subscribers. 146 away. Can we get there? We publish free videos on a daily basis here on the Chiefs Report. The latest news, rumors, injury updates, playoff updates, previews, post-game shows, live watch parties. Will be live for every single playoff game. I can promise you that. And then, of course, we'll ramp up our offseason coverage when the offseason gets here with mock drafts, draft targets, free agency, all that kind of stuff. So hit that subscribe button. We're 144 away now at 34,856. Help us get there. Sub for Chiefs Dubs. And you want to go on a deep playoff run, let's get to 35,000 subs by the end of the day. So help us out. And we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Tony says, what are the chances to go to the Super Bowl? Are you talking about me or for the Chiefs? I will not be at the Super Bowl, but Chiefs got a decent chance. Need to play a little bit cleaner football than they have lately, but off to a good start today. And hopefully that can carry over. Raiders suck from Jacory. Mixman as well. Very sucky from Jacory. And especially for those who can't donate to the show, which you know not everybody can. Like, subscribing is a great way to support. It's free. And I always make this offer. Subscribe, give us a week. If you don't like the content, unsubscribe. No problem. But 100% free, and I think you will appreciate the coverage we provide. All right, what's going to happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Starting at your own 2, so a long way to go from the end zone. But, hey, more yards for Mahomes. Hey, listen, Mahomes needed 430 yards to pass the single-season record, which he was on pace for a while, but after a 9-minute drive for the Raiders, certainly not on pace anymore, as Pacheco, I believe, gets a carry there for about 2 or 3. There's a sign at Allegiant Stadium that says, "We deserve better." That's pretty good stuff there. 2nd and 7 here for the Chiefs offense. 5:40 to go. I mean, if you could string together a long drive and go up 17 or 21-3 at the half, that would be pretty solid here. Mahomes, low snap, retrieved, throws it out into the flat. Blake Bell, welcome back, gets 2 or 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Blake Bell made his return last week after having hip surgery during training camp and had a touchdown last week. Just had his first catch of the game there. Mahomes 7 of 10, 120 yards and a touchdown. They keep showing Mark Davis and Charles Woodson in the crowd at Allegiant Stadium. Chiefs 2 of 3 on 3rd down. It is 3rd and 4. Mahomes in the shotgun. Valdez-Scantling in motion. Mahomes takes the snap. 3-man rush. Throws right side. That was not even close. Not sure what happened there. There is a flag on the field. Maybe a hold in the secondary? I hope it's not a hold in the end zone because that would be a safety. Let's see what the call is here. Oh, man, it's roughing the passer. That is brutal for Vegas. We'll take it. LOL in the chat. Maxx Crosby gets called. Him and Mahomes having a bit of a chuckle here. Let's see what happened. I don't know why they're showing Travis Kelce. Okay, here's a different replay. Let's see. He beat Andrew Wiley. He may have hit him in kind of that neck area. It wasn't a hard hit, but I think they're going to call that. If you hit him up high, even if it's not hard after he throws it, that's pretty much automatic. So 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Brutal penalty for the Raiders. They were almost about to get a 3-and-out. Mahomes on the play action, rolling to his right. Throws on the run, caught. Kelce, gain of 15 and a 1st down. Type your ones. Get those ones going. Dale Webb Jr. says 1. Tony Fuentes, Quasi, John, Michael, Grace, Brian, Eli. those ones in. Travis Kelce, 1,320 yards on the season. Kadarius Toney checks into the game. Oh, this might be a free play. Oh, they were handing it off anyway, though. Pacheco gets 7, but I bet they'll take the 5-yard penalty. Bring up 1st and 5. We'll double check, make sure that's the call, but I believe it is. It is offsides on the defense. I think that might have been Crosby again. Pretty rough series for him. Gets the roughing the passer and now jumps off sides. 1st and 5 now for Kansas City. Could be a chance to take a deep shot. Mahomes going to fire left side, caught for a 1st down. It is Valdez-Scantling. Type your ones again. Joey, Toney, spin, Terry. Another 1st down for the Chiefs. Spin says 1. Kelly, Toney. Simple out route there from MVS. He gets up to the 45-yard line. The Chiefs on the move. They've already gone about 53 yards on this drive in a couple minutes. Handoff, Pacheco gets 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 at the 40. Three minutes left in the first half. Jerick McKinnon will check into the game for the Chiefs as Pacheco gets a break. 2:50 to go. Chiefs trying to time this out where they can score at the end of the half here. Mahomes in the shotgun with McKinnon to his left. McKinnon motions out to the right. Mahomes looking, left side, throws, caught Toney, making man miss. Inside the 30. Kadarius Toney starting to get more and more comfortable. Oh, just a nasty first move there. Gets an extra few yards. Terry and Dale say 1. Really? Scott says 1. We'll see if the Chiefs snap it before the 2-minute warning. Doesn't look like they will. So there you have it. 2-minute warning time for Kansas City as they lead 14-3. Perfect time to tell you guys a little bit more about Rocket Money. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's show. Do you know how much your subscriptions really cost? It's an honest question. I'll be honest, I didn't know how much I was spending per month on subscriptions. When you think about it, it all starts to add up. Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, Prime Video, you got Spotify, certain websites. If you're into sports like me and you got to pay for some content, it adds up. Most Americans think they spend around $80 per month on subscriptions when the actual total is close to $200, if not more. That's right. You could be wasting hundreds of dollars each month on subscriptions you don't even know about. The app I like to use to stay on top of all that is Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill. This app shows you all of your subscriptions in one place and then cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You may even find out that you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. It is rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Download the app today for free. Stay on top of your finances. Monitor your upcoming bills, and you're going to find that you're able to save money. rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. All right. Got about 450 people watching live here. Grade the performance so far. A, B, C, D, or F. How do you think the Chiefs have done up to this point in time? Give a solid A-. I mean, 14-3 start. You get a goal line stop. You get a defensive interception. Solid A-. If you can go punch this one in here, I'd probably give it an A. Tony says A. A couple B's coming in from Kelly and a Kansas City fan. Scott says B. Eli says A. Michael Cooper says A. Dale Webb Jr. says B. John says B. Tony Fuentes says A. Grace Smith says A. Richard Hill says A. Daniel French says A. Rico A-. Dustin A. Tony says A+. Bip says A. Redzone stop was immaculate, solid A. Yeah, that was big. That was big. I mean, that's the difference between 14-3 and 14-10 right now. Quasi says A-. Gray says A. So, yeah, it's been good. I'd go A-, A. It's been a good, clean performance so far. If you're wondering why we don't have the normal exact setup here, it's because we are live in Los Angeles. Myself, producer Jack, and our two bosses, Brett and James, are here for the College Football Playoff National Championship Game. And so we are broadcasting here this week. 1st and 10 at the 30. Mahomes takes the snap. Screenplay. McKinnon. Oh, good tackle in space by the Raiders. If he made that man miss, he might still be running as the Raiders brought a blitz. But it was a good tackle in space for a loss of 2. Loss of 2. Chiefs have gone 65 yards on 7 plays and about 4.5 minutes here. Minute 35 left in the half at the Raiders 32. McKinnon will stay in the game. Mahomes in the shotgun on 2nd and 12. Kelce in motion in the slot. Mahomes takes the snap. 3-man rush. Rolling to his right. Mahomes just going to take off. Gets about 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 10. They'll give him 2 officially. The big play here for this Raiders defense to try and force a long field goal attempt. And the Chiefs' kicking situation, as we've talked about, hasn't been great this year. Harrison Butker has struggled a bit. He's dealt with a couple injuries. And you'd prefer to not settle for a long kick here, but it's 3rd and 10 at the 30. Minute 18 to go. McKinnon stays in. Mahomes brings Justin Watson in motion. Now he takes the snap. 3-man rush. Mahomes steps up, rolling to his left. Gonna take off. Scramble. 1st down. Patrick Mahomes, gain of 16. Ball came out, but he was clearly down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15. Type your ones. Chiefs into the Rocket Money red zone. And that is where Patrick Mahomes just frustrates the hell out of defenses, because even when you have it defended, he can just take off and get 15 like that. Ed Griffin, Teresa, Terry. We got Rico, Chad Butler, Tony Fuentes, Jay Vert, Terry in there typing their ones. Timeout on the field. I'm guessing the Chiefs took a timeout to stop the clock. Go ahead and like the video if you want the Chiefs to win. Hit that like button. And we can remind you guys of our Super Chat specials as well here in just a moment. Let's get to 200 likes. 50 likes away. Let's get to 200. We're at 150. 480 people watching right now. So hit the like button. Tony has liked it. JJ Hackett in the chat. What's up, JJ? John Bratsfiend has liked it as well. Go ahead and like this video if you want to be in the chat. All right, here are our Super Chat specials today. For $10, we have a couple different styles, but there's some other ones available as well. You can enter a raffle to get a national championship t-shirt with TCU in Georgia. We also have the college football playoff style one as well. There's some other ones available that we could potentially get. $10, and at the end of our watch party today, we will enter your names online in a number generator. One random person will be chosen. And if you're still watching, which you need to be at the end for the raffle giveaway, we will get your t-shirt size. You can DM me on social media at HGramNFL, and we will ship a shirt to you. $10. Most of these t-shirts, $30, $35. So pretty good deal to enter that drawing. Also, $50. You can join the Chiefs Flag Club. We got a few people on here. You've already gotten on here like Dub Freak, Arbab, Elizabeth Reed, or Ryan. Every $50, we will add a tally next to your name. Also, a little special. If you do send in 50, you will get on the Chiefs Flag Club and 3 raffle tickets for the t-shirt as well. So kind of a 2-for-1 there if you do send in 50. So appreciate any donations you can and are able to give. If not, no big deal. Keep the live chat going. Like the video. Those are free ways you can help support the show. So 26 likes away from 200. Let's try to make it happen. Oh, this is cool. Damar Hamlin posted on social media, it looks like, on Instagram. So that's a cool thing to see. A lot of 3 t-shirts in the crowd. A lot of support for that young man after what he's been going through. Mahomes takes the snap, throws underneath, caught. Gain of about 7. Juju. It's going to be second down inside the 10. Clock stopped again. Guess the Raiders took timeout? Yeah, they're taking their first timeout. They're trying to get the ball back if they can. Minute 2 to go, so another timeout on the field. Someone says Kittle greater than Kelce. Come on, fraudulent. That's... Oh, Niners fan. Still. Kelce's better than Kittle. Yeah, shout out DeMar, Eli, Tony Fuentes. That's cool. DeMar Strong. You love to see that, man. Ooh, here's an interesting formation. Wildcat with Jarrett McKinnon pitches it. Now they throw it back to Kadarius Toney, who breaks a tackle. Toney is going to walk in. What a play. What a play. Oh, there's a flag down. This better not come back because this was sick. I need to see the call. What's the flag? Oh, it's holding. Damn. So this was Jarrett McKinnon took the direct snap, play action, pitched it to, I believe, oh my gosh. Well, first of all, they did this weird huddle thing. Yeah, he pitched it to Kelce. He threw it back across the field to Toney for a touchdown. Or no, he pitched it to Mahomes, who was lined up at running back. Oh my goodness, who held? That's a pretty weak holding call, for being honest. Ugh, okay. So 2nd and 5 at the 11. Jet sweep Toney. They're trying to get him a touchdown here, and he'll score. I think. Is he in? Touchdown, Kadarius Toney. They were determined for him to score. Kadarius Toney finds the end zone, and the Chiefs lead 20-3. Type TD in the chat. Sarah, John, HDF say TD. Cole Keller. Michael says TD. DJ, Richard, Bip. Get the TDs going. Let's go. Quasi, Rico. 12 plays, 98 yards. What a drive. Uh-oh. Harrison Butker on for the extra point. Snap down, hold is good, kick is good. Right down Broadway. 21-3. We'll see if the Chiefs can keep the foot on the pedal, as Kadarius Toney is just slowly becoming a weapon for this team. Today, yeah, don't tell Marshall Green. Kadarius Toney, 3 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. He's also got 2 catches for 18 yards. I got to see what this C&D is. Is that Mitch's? Yeah. Well, the channel is... Are you seeing the channel name? Raiders at Chiefs live game? Oh, okay. Oh, that's good stuff. Type TD in the chat. Yeah, we can. Get the TDs going. All right, 47 seconds left to go in the half. Again, we're trying to get to 35,000 subscribers by the end of the show. We're at 34,868. 132 away. Let's get there. Let's make it happen. Let's get to 35,000 by the end of the day and start strong for the postseason. And remember, if the Chiefs do win today, they secure a first-round bye and the number 1 seed in the AFC. If you want more Chiefs videos, the latest news, injury updates, playoff previews, playoff watch parties, live shows. I don't think we won't have our normal live show on Monday because we are here for the College Football Playoff National Championship, but we will have a video that still goes at. We'll have a Sunday video still and a Monday video, I believe. So stay tuned for that. We'll have you covered, and then of course we will have live shows throughout the postseason. So Subscribe for more Chiefs coverage. Give us a week. Hit the subscribe button. Set an alarm for a week from now. If you decide you want to unsubscribe, not a fan of the content we put out, perfectly fine. But give us a chance. It's 100% free. I think you'll like what you see. So help us out and subscribe. All right, what are you guys drinking today? I haven't had a Dr. Pepper in ages. I haven't. I'm not a big DP guy, but this is what was available. Let's see. Okay. It's usually a little too sweet for me, but that's all right. What are you guys drinking? Teresa's drinking some tea. Tony says, where can I find a DeMar t-shirt? I actually don't. I don't know, Tony. I bet if you Google it, you'll find one. Dale's drinking Bud White. Tony's got some water. DJ, rested tequila and Coors Banquet. That sounds like a party. Bip says Sprite. What's the game on? ESPN. So if you're watching at home, mute the audio and come hang out with us. Come hang out with us. Amir Abdullah back to receive this kickoff. As Mahomes and Matt Nagy are watching film together. Thanks, Matty. As Butker boots it through the end zone for a touchback. We'll see what the Raiders do here. 47 seconds, 2 timeouts. Try to dip into this 21-3 deficit. Jarrett Stidham on the day. 7 of 11, 81 yards and a pick. He's also been sacked twice. Once by Juan Thornhill and once by Chris Jones. For Jones, his 14th sack of the season. His career high, 15.5. Would have to get 2 more to top that, but you never know here. Maybe he can add one late in the half. Stidham in the gun. Raiders going to try and add points here. Stidham throws over the middle, caught. Adams, wow, big completion. Gain of about 22 up near midfield. And the Raiders will take their second timeout. So 41 seconds left. Big chunk play there, as they need points to make this a 2-score deficit. At halftime, we'll run through the halftime stats, and then I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we will be back for second half action. So stick with us here. We'll take a quick halftime break, and then we will have second half coverage here on the Chiefs Report. All right, let's see here. Stidham in the shotgun here. Abdullah staying in the game as the third down back. 42 seconds left in the half. They added a second back. Darren Waller and Davante Adams lined up to the left of Stidham. Stidham throws, hit as he throws, incomplete. Adams, he's going to get a flag. He wanted a hold, and he gets one. So that's going to be an automatic first down. Moldy Inbred says, don't choke this, Chiefs. Exactly, Moldy. Moldy says, I'll be back by the fourth quarter to see if you guys choked. Who's your team, Moldy? Oh, are you the 49ers fan? Okay. Bip says flag. Yeah, it was defensive holding. Oh, PI. They called it pass interference. Okay. Yeah, a little hand jab there by L'Jarius Sneed. Adams gets the call. 1st and 10 at the 45. If you're the Chiefs, 3 or less here, don't give up a touchdown in 45 seconds. That's just ridiculous. Stidham in the shotgun. Stidham takes the snap. Looking. Oh, he's under pressure, and he's sacked. Karlaftis, the rookie, gets home. And the Raiders have to use their final timeout. 3rd sack of the half for Kansas City. George Karlaftis, who has been getting pretty good pressure all year, but has finally started to get a few sacks. Adds another one there. That is number 6.5. 6.5 sacks for the rookie. If you told me that, I'd sign up for that every time. Good pressure by Chris Jones there, too. He might get credit for half a sack, actually. He had a hand in there. See how they rule that. Looks like... Not sure if they gave that a split sack or fully to Karlaftis. Looks like it's Karlaftis who gets credit. Stidham in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Stidham steps up. I think it's holding in the backfield. He hits Adams for about 25 inside the 30, but flag came down in the area of holding. So it's either going to be holding or hands to the face. Oh, hands to the face on the offense. So the Raiders moving backwards here. As soon as they said hands to the face, I was like, oh no, but they actually called it on Vegas. Usually that's a defensive penalty, but it does happen on the offense as well. Yeah, the left guard put his hand up in Michael Dana's face so much that it knocked his helmet off. 2nd and 27 now, no timeouts. So the Raiders need about, let's see, Carlson, they'd probably try anything inside 60 at the end of a half, so they probably need about 20, 25 yards, but no timeouts to do this. This is going to be tricky for Vegas. If you're the Chiefs, no busted coverages, just keep everything in front. Stidham takes the snap, under pressure again. Stidham just going to have to throw this one away. 3rd and 27. Chris Jones under pressure there. Or with the pressure, I should say. Type your threes. 3rd down. Type your threes. Yeah, Chris Jones is getting doubled like every play. Crazy. Get those threes in. Got Kyle, Tony, Rico, JJ Hackett, Quasi, Chiefer, Cole Keller, Brian in the chat as well. Bip, Grace Smith, Teresa. Stidham takes a snap. Early flag here. Oh, strip sack. Scoop. Oh, get up, Karlaftis. Tackled at the 29 with 9 seconds left. Let's see what the flag is. That flag came out early. Is that going to be offsides? It wasn't right at the snap. Oh, it's a legal shift. That's Chiefs football. So they're going to have a play and then a field goal attempt here. Chiefs have 9 seconds left, so they can throw anywhere on the field. George Karlaftis with the fumble. Type F for fumble. A good F. A good F. Who had the strip sack? I'm not sure who got the punch out. Michael Dana, Michigan legend, with the punch out. Oh, and if Karlaftis keeps his feet there, he might go and score. But nonetheless, 4th sack of the half, and now the Chiefs have the football. I doubt they'll take a shot at the end zone. They'll probably try and just get a few more yards here for Butker, but we'll see. That's what they'll do. They'll throw it out. Valdez-Scantling gets 4 and out of bounds, and I think they'll kick it here. 5 seconds left in the half. So this will be about, 44-yarder for Butker. Let's see if he can bang one through. He's been a little dicey this year. All of his extra points have been high and straight, though, today. So field goals under 40 yards this year. Butker's 11 of 12. Over 40, 6 of 11. This one's over 40. It's going to be about a 44-yarder from the left hash. A chance to add 3 at the end of the half. Raiders can't ice them. No timeouts. Harrison Butker's ready to go. Snap down, hold down, kick is good. Kind of a low knuckler, but he knocks it through. 24-3. How about that half? Type your threes. Type your threes. That's a hell of a half. This is how you want to play going into the playoffs. 30 more minutes of this in the second half. Take your first round bye, and we'll see what happens with Buffalo tomorrow. Quasi says 3. John says 3. Tony says 3. So does Teresa, Sarah, Bip, Angie, Dale Webb Jr. all type in their threes as well. So here's what we're going to do. Once we get our halftime scoreboard ready here, run through some halftime stats, and then we will be taking a quick halftime break, and then I will come back for some second half action. So when producer Jack gets that scoreboard ready, we'll make that happen for you guys. Great half. I mean, I really don't have anything to add. You get an intercept, 2 takeaways, really 3 turnovers because the goal line stop. A turnover on down, your defense should get credit for a turnover, in my opinion. and very good performance. 24 points on offense. I mean, this is as balanced of a half as Kansas City's played in quite a while. So here we go, 24-3. We'll read through some halftime stats, and then I'm going to take a quick break here. Let's look at the numbers here. These all good to go, Jack? All right, Patrick Mahomes, 14 of 17, 175 yards, and a touchdown. His counterpart, Jarrett Stidham, 8 of 13, 103 yards and a fumble and an interception. Not a lot of straight-up handoffs for the Chiefs. Kadarius Toney actually leads the team, 3 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. Pacheco, 4 for 21. Ronald Jones actually plunged in for a score as well. For the Raiders rushing, you love to see this. 10 carries, 20 yards for Josh Jacobs. That's a big win for the Chiefs defense. Stidham does have 33 yards on 4 scrambles, but you'll live with that. For the Chiefs receiving, Justin Watson had that 67-yard catch on the first drive. Jarrett McKinnon has a touchdown catch. Juju Smith-Schuster, Travis Kelce, Kadarius Toney, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, all with 2 or more catches. For the Raiders receiving, Davante Adams, 3 catches for 43 yards. Chiefs winning the turnover battle 2-0, and that is where we sit at the half. Chiefs 24, Raiders 3. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be back for some second half action. All right, here we go. Second half action coming at you here on the Chiefs Report as Harrison Butker set to kick off here. Dominant first half for Kansas City, 24-3, as Butker boots it through the end zone for a touchback. So that is where the Raiders take over their own 25-yard line. Who you got? Casey for the Chiefs, LV for the Raiders. Been one-way domination so far as Kansas City's been in control from start to finish. Looks like Jarrett Stidham got nicked up at the end of that first half, which means he's still in the game. Jarrett Stidham's still in the game, but he was banged up there. Chiefs outgained the Raiders by 117 yards in that half. Stidham under center as he'll play action. Stidham steps up. Going to take off now and slide for about a gain of 4 or 5. Did get a super chat just now from PG. What's up, PG? Get that on screen in just a moment. As Stidham, 8 of 13 in that first half, 103 yards and a pick. He was sacked four times and fumbled on one of those sacks. Punch out by Michael Dana. Go to that super chat after this play. Stidham under center, 2nd and 5, offset I formation. Foster Moreau in motion. Stidham, play action. Looking, dumps it off underneath. Jacobs gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Type your threes. PG says 6 officers just arrested a guy for a Bench McDaniels sign. Not kidding. I missed that. If that happened at halftime, I stepped away. If anyone has a clip of this, tweet it at me at HGramNFL on Twitter. I would love to see this because let me see if I can find this. Hang on. I'm going to search this on Twitter. 3rd and 1 here. Let's see what happens on this play. Stidham under center, I formation. Brings Adams in motion. Play action. Stidham all day to throw or run, and he will run for a first down. He'll just trot out of bounds for about 5 yards. Not seeing anything on social media about this, but if you guys find something, please tell me, because that would be all time. Quasi says he's back. What's up, Quasi? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Jacobs remains in the game at running back. Stidham under center. 2 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. Jarrett Stidham. Takes the snap. Hands it off. Jacobs breaks 1 tackle and gets a couple yards. Remember, if you want to enter that raffle to get a t-shirt, $10 super chat, and one of you will be a lucky winner for a national championship shirt. You can get one like this. We also have this style, just the kind of standard college football playoff shirt. A couple other ones available. We'll get your t-shirt size. We'll do a drawing at the end of the show. $10, enter the raffle. $50 to get on the Chiefs Flag Club. Plus, that gets you 3 raffle tickets. So that is how that works. 2nd and 7 here for the Las Vegas Raiders. Stidham under center. Toss play. Jacobs has a bit of a crease. Gets about 5, maybe 4. It's actually White. Is that Kaiser White? Zamir White. That's right. Zamir White. Rookie out of Georgia. Picks up 4. It's going to be 3rd and about 3. Type your threes. 3rd down. Quasi. Rowena. JJ. Tony says, how's Rolly? He's good. He's good. Stidham takes the snap. Throws underneath. Oh, Renfro breaks a tackle. Renfro gets up to about the 37. First down Raiders. First down Raiders. Boo Brady in the chat. What, for next, someone said Brady or Mahomes, and people were saying Brady. Not anymore. It's Mahomes now. That was a nice move by Renfro to break that first tackle. 1st and 10 at the 37 for Las Vegas as Stidham is under center for this offset I formation. Stidham. Play action again. Stidham throws off his back foot into the flat. Gets about 3. Looks like his fullback on the catch. Who's their fullback? 45? It's not Alec Ingold anymore. Looks like that is Jacob Johnson. Big fan of his work. 2nd and 8. I'll give him 3. 2nd and 7. 4.5 minutes gone here as the Raiders try and get into the end zone for the first time. Stidham up to 126 yards passing, 43 rushing. So he's been pretty effective as a runner. L'Jarius Sneed matched up on Davante Adams. Stidham throws it out into the flat. Jacobs gets about 3 or 4. There was an early flag there, so that means offsides or illegal shift. We'll see which one. It was right at the snap. It's going to be one of those 2 penalties. Officials talking about it now. Offsides. So someone lined up in the neutral zone. I believe, because I don't think someone jumped. I think they lined up incorrectly. Oh, nope. Dana flinched. I don't know if he actually crossed into the neutral zone, though. That was close. They'll get the call, though, so it'll be 2nd and about 2. No fireball tonight. No, we're in Los Angeles for the CFP National Championship, so no booze on the set, but, you know, we might take some shots later. Who knows? Could be a fun night. Stidham hands it off. Ooh, Jacob's not going to get there. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Type your 3s. 3rd down. Type your 3s. Where's the legend Elizabeth Reed? I don't know. She actually said she was going to be in LA for the National Championship Game. She's also a TCU alum. So who knows? The people want to know, Elizabeth Reed, if you're watching. They want to know. 3rd and 1. Stidham, I formation. Brings a man in motion. That's Foster Moreau. Jacobs gets the carry. 1st down and more. Inside the 20 into the Rocket Money red zone. Jacobs picks up about 11 and a 1st down as the Raiders got a drive cooking here. Over 6 minutes off the clock. They've had a couple long drives. This is the 2nd one. The last long drive they had stalled out at the 2-yard line where they failed to score. Good run there for Jacobs. Definitely his best of the day. He's been held in check for the most part. That was 10 yards. Rocket Money Red Zone here. If you want to save money, use Rocket Money. They're going to help you cancel any unnecessary subscriptions. We'll tell you a little bit more about them after this drive. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Jacobs gets about, no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. Kalen Saunders in on the tackle as Saunders has had a bit of a breakout season here in 2022. 7 minutes already gone here in the 3rd quarter, so the Raiders are moving it, but I'm not sure these 7-8 minute drives are going to cut it when you're down 24-3. Stidham on 2nd and 10 is under center. Current drive, 10 plays, 56 yards. Moreau back in motion as Stidham takes the snap. Play action. Stidham throws left side, incomplete. He was hit as he threw it, and it was almost picked. Stidham kind of wincing again as he got popped pretty good there. Let's see who hit him. It's a bit of a stunt here. Oh, look at Chris Jones. Collapses the pocket initially, and then Carlos Dunlap on the hit. Ouch. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Type your 3s. Dale Webb Jr. in the chat. Stidham in the shotgun. We'll see if the Chiefs bring pressure or back off. Looks like they're going to play coverage here. Chiefs bring 4. Oh, flag at the line of scrimmage. Delay a game on the Raiders. That is brutal for them. Shout out Tony, Rowena, Cole. Type LOL in the chat. they can't even snap the ball. Delay of game. DJ Jean in there. Quasi LOL Kelly. G for LOL Brian. Evan says LOL. Brutal. Stidham, clean pocket, throws underneath for about 3. I mean, I think they got a kick here. It's 4th and 12. We'll see what McDaniels does. I mean, that's a pretty brutal decision for Stidham there. Clean pocket, and he just takes the underneath. I mean, that's... Yeah, I mean, that's the look of a guy who's been sacked 4 or 5 times, but that's tough. Big stop for the Chiefs as Daniel Carlson will come on for about a 38-yard field goal. Carlson hit from 54 in the first half, looking to add 3 more. As the snap is down and the kick is good. Right down the middle. 24-6. 24-6. 6 more of those and we're tied. All right. 24-6. You'll take that. The Chiefs defense is forcing field goals in the playoffs. You're feeling pretty good about that. I feel good when I log into the Rocket Money app because I'm always able to monitor my finances. And as of late, I'm seeing more money in my bank account because I canceled a few subscriptions that I was not using anymore. And you can do the same with Rocket Money because the chances are you're probably wasting money on subscriptions that you either forgot about, didn't know you had, or just ones that you haven't been using as of late. I mean, you know, with all the different streaming platforms, a lot of the time you sign up because there's a new show on there you want to check out, you watch it, and then you don't use it for a while. So what Rocket Money does is it shows you all of your subscriptions on one screen. You're like, okay, I'm paying $20 for Netflix, $15 for Hulu, yada, yada, yada. And then you can decide to cancel whichever ones you don't still want by simply clicking the cancel button next to any subscriptions that you don't still want. And then they will handle the rest for you. You don't have to get stuck with customer service with any company trying to cancel a subscription. Rocket Money will handle it. So download the app today. It's 100% free. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. That link is in the live chat of this video. Optimize your finances and save money with Rocket Money. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Okay, so 24-6 here. If I'm the Raiders, if I'm the Chiefs, I am preparing for like a sneaky onside here. If the Raiders are going to make a move in this game, they got to make it now. So we'll see what they decide to do here. But Chiefs in firm control of this one with 6:55 to go in the third quarter. Get the FLVs going because we heard it all off season. It's the Raiders' year. They got Davante Adams. Him and Derek Carr are best friends, and here they are, 6-10, only better than the Broncos in this division. So certainly a disappointment. So get those FLVs going in the chat. Sarah, DJ, Jean, Rowena in there as well. Preston in the chat. Preston Yoder says chat. Zeus Inferno says FLV. Tony Fuentes says it's funny how last offseason people were talking about how bad we would be without Tyreek. Look at us now. Well, Chiefs still got to do it in the playoffs. I mean, this has been an inconsistent team at times, but 14-3 is still 14-3 if they can win this game. So, and again, if they do win this game, they would clinch a first-round bye, the number 1 seed. But a neutral site AFC Championship game would be in play if the Bills win tomorrow and if those two teams were to be in the AFC title game. We'll kind of explain those scenarios in the postgame show. Daniel Carlson on to kick it away, and he does for a touchback. So Patrick Mahomes and the offense come out for their first drive of the second half. And see, that's why, everybody always talks about these long, methodical drives. Well, if you only get 3 out of it, it's almost a waste. I mean, that drive took 8 minutes and 5 seconds for Vegas, and they got 3 points in a game that they're down 21 in. So, yeah, they're probably going to have the time of possession advantage today. In fact, they probably have it by a decent margin. It's, 25-12, and they're down 18 points. You gotta punch it in. Pacheco gets a carry. He'll pick up 3, bring up 2nd and 7. I mean, more numbers. The Raiders have run 13 more plays, but they're averaging 4.2 yards per play. Chiefs averaging 8.2 per play. It's just The methodical stuff is good, but you got to get 7, and they've kicked 2 field goals and got stalled out on 4th and goal to 2. 2nd and 6 as Pacheco's given 4 there. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. Good breakup by the corner there. Looking for Valdes-Scantling. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Raiders desperately need a stop here. Throws a little behind the intended receiver, Valdes-Scantling. Definitely, well, MVS actually did a good job getting a hand on that. Otherwise, that probably is picked. It's definitely behind MVS. 3rd and 6 for Kansas City. Been a quiet day for Travis Kelce. Let's see if he gets involved here. Mahomes, he's going to get sacked here. Maxx Crosby toasts Andrew Wiley. Chiefs go 3 and out. First sack of the day for Vegas as Maxx Crosby gets home. And Kansas City will have to punt for the 2nd time today. Andrew Wiley tried to block Crosby and just no chance. I mean, I almost didn't even touch him. Straight up beat. As the Chiefs will have to punt. Townsend on to punt it for the 2nd time. And that's a delay of game. Snap the freaking ball. What are you doing? It looked like they were trying to, like, draw them off sides or something. They kept, like, I don't know what they were doing. Let's get a bio for him. Frank Clark out with the groin injury, so I was kind of wondering a bit ago why we haven't seen him much, but I guess he got tweaked up in this game. All right, good punt from Townsend all the way to the Raiders 28. Renfro, nowhere. Good coverage, too. That was an absolute bomb from Tommy Townsend. I mean, that was probably about a 60-yarder with great airtime. See what the official number is in a second. No return. Exactly 60 yards, 1 yard return to the 28. So that's an impressive punt right there. We told you guys earlier today that we'd like to reach 35,000 subs. Well, we're almost at 34,900. We're at 34,883 is the number I'm saying. If you want more Chiefs videos on a daily basis, the latest news around this team, rumors, playoff coverage, we're going to have watch parties throughout the playoff previews as well. Obviously, if they win today, no playoff game next week, but in the divisional round, we'll have a live watch party as well. Go ahead and subscribe today, and we're going to be your home for the Chiefs during the postseason and on into the offseason. 100% free of charge. We don't charge you guys to subscribe like some other premium YouTube channels. We want to bring you guys the content on the daily, so that is the way to help. Now, if you do feel like donating or want to support the show even further, you can send in super chats, and we do have a raffle giveaway opportunity. We need more people in the raffle, so $10 super chat for a chance to win a college football playoff shirt. We are here in Los Angeles for the national championship. You can either get one like this, or you can go with the actual matchup style where it's got TCU and Georgia on there. So that's your cup of tea. $10. You can enter the drawing. Got a couple people in there, but need a few more in there. So let's beef up this drawing a little bit. $10 raffle to enter. Also, if you send in $50, you can join the Chiefs Flag Club here. Get your name on the flag. And $50 super chat also gets you 3 raffle tickets on top of getting your name on here. So that is the deal today. And if you're interested in doing that, we appreciate it. If not, no big deal. Okay, so I'm getting told Mitchell Renz, who covers the Raiders for us, apparently Raider fans at the Raiders game are being asked to leave Allegiant Stadium if they bring in a Fire Josh McDaniels sign. What a disaster. Here's my question. If you're a fan, like, well, no, can you, if they're not in violation of their ticket purchase, they can fight that, can't they? I mean, they can at least get their money back, I would think. Wow. Soft. Prison. Oh, man. Jarrett Stidham under center. 1st and 10 at the 28. Stidham. Play action, boot to the right. He's got room. He'll just run this time. This is the one thing the defense hasn't done very well today is quarterback contain. Now, I don't know if Jarrett Stidham scrambling was on the docket for Spags in his preparation, but Stidham now has 51 yards rushing on 7 carries. So that is not what you want to see. 50 yards rushing, actually. But other than that, the defense has been pretty solid. 2nd and 3 here for Vegas as Stidham's back under center. Jacobs the tailback. Stidham under center. Delayed handoff. Makes a man, or hands it off. Tried to make a man miss, and Willie Gay, no gain. Good tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Get those threes in the chat. 3rd down. 3rd down. Dale says, are we beating Mitch in the Raiders report with subs? I don't think so. But we can still get to 35,000 subs. 114 away. Let's make it happen. Eli says 3. Tony. We got Marcus, Michael, Alex, Brian in the chat. Here we go. 3rd and 3 for Jarrett Stidham. Stidham in the chat. In the gun. He's about to be in the chat. Stidham throws right side, single coverage. Adams, incomplete. That was actually Darren Waller. Good coverage by Justin Reed, who's had one of his better games of the year today. Derek Carr might be in the chat, actually. He's probably in the Raiders report chat, just under a different username. Oh, there's a chance. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Justin Reed with the breakup. He'd be in the chat with Derek Carr as my QB as his username. Kadarius Toney back to receive the punt. Let's see if he can add to his performance today. A.J. Cole boots it away. This is a booming one. Wow. Out of bounds inside the 10, I believe. That was a nice punt. Oh, how about A.J. Cole dancing after a good punt down 24-6? Nice. Classic Raider right there. Classic Raider. Eli says, Derek Carr mad depressed right now. What do you think's going to happen on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Also, who do you guys think wins tonight? Jags, Titans? I think it's going to be the Jags. I can't imagine the Titans win this game with Josh Dobbs, but touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover. Brian says touchdown, so does Tony Sarah. We got Deku in the chat, Cole, Dale Webb Jr., Tony, Preston. Let's see here. Eli says touchdown, hopefully put this team away. Chiefer says touchdown. Robert says field goal. John says, I hope a TD. Yeah, TD here would really, really put the game away. I mean, you're in firm control here, up 18. Touchdown makes it a 4-score game. Cyrus says TD. Cyrus says TD. John says, I hope a TD. Turnover from Preston. Still believing, huh, Preston? How many receiving yards does McKinnon have? Jerick McKinnon has, let's see, I don't think he has much. 2 catches for 0 yards, but he does have a touchdown. He does have a touchdown. Let's see. What else are the people saying? TD from WWE, DJ Gene. Long time out here. Like the video if you haven't. We got over 200 likes. Let's try and get to 300. Come on. Hit the like button. Got almost 400 people watching. Tony says that the Chiefs win, I got my B-Day present. That's right. Tony's birthday is tomorrow, so type HBD in the comments. LSX says, I need 37.5 fantasy points from Jarrett McKinnon. Well, good luck. I don't think Or do you need 37.5 yards? Because you were asking how many yards. So if it's yards, that could still happen. He's got 0, but only takes 1 or 2 good catches. Yeah, but he said he asked how many yards he has, and he has 0. And then he said he needs 37.5. Oh, you probably took... This is probably an over-under bet, now that I think about it. It's probably not a fantasy. Guessing it's an over-under. All right, Mahomes on first down, throws it to Kelce for a gain of 4. Pretty quiet day for Kelce. That's just his 4th catch. I think he's got about 25 yards. A quiet day. So 2nd and 5 here. Mahomes under center. On 2nd and 5. Handoff, McKinnon. Jarrett McKinnon gets 6 and a first down. Type your ones. Type your ones. Mahomes better get over 319 passing yards. Well, he's only at 180. 15 of 19 for 180 yards. He'll throw some, but he's probably not going to hit 319, I don't think. Mahomes in the shotgun. Play action. Mahomes fires. Deep ball. Caught. Oh, incomplete at the last second. Justin Watson had it, but it got swatted away. That was a good play. I don't know who 31 is in their secondary. Launches downfield. Let's see. If he throws it, if Mahomes throws that ball a tick earlier, it might be a touchdown. Watson had his hands on it, but then they knocked it away. 2nd and 10 at the 14. Mahomes. Play action. Looking. Rolling to his right. He may take off here. He will. McKinnon with the block. Gain of 14 and out of bounds. Type your ones. Dale Webb Jr. So he did a lemonade chug? Did he get through both? Dale, Toney, Brian, Colby, Quasi. Well, he just needs some practice. He's got the beer boot down, so now he's got a... Tony says 1. Preston, Alex say 1. Michelle says, got a question. When are you and your wife due? Mid-April. Mid-April. Mahomes hands it off. McKinnon, counter. Oh, breaks a tackle, but now he'll go down for a loss. Would have been better if he just had his forward progress stopped. Now it's going to be a loss of 1 instead of a 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 11 here. Chiefs make some substitutions. Kelce and Valdez-Scantling check in for Toney and Blake Bell. Final minute of the 3rd quarter. Chiefs 24, Raiders 6. Mahomes in the shotgun. Hands it off. Ronald Jones gets another carry. He had a couple carries in the first half. Picks up 9. It's going to be 3rd and 2. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Mahomes looking. McKinnon incomplete. Chiefs will have to punt again here. As Mahomes and McKinnon couldn't sync up. The throw was a little high. Not sure he would have gotten it anyway. But Tommy Townsend going to have to punt. They just don't really do that. They do some, but... Tommy Townsend on to boot it away. as he launches one, lands at the 2 and checks at the 4. What a punt. What a punt. Great punt from Tommy Townsend. Type TT in the chat. Twitter. Okay. All right, if you guys want to hit me up on social media, you can do so on Twitter at HGramNFL. Give me a follow over there. I'll follow everybody back that follows me during this TV timeout. So give me a follow at HGramNFL. It's at HGramNFL. I'll give you a follow back. How about that? Not a TV timeout, but I'll get some follows back. I'll get some follow backs anyway. Shout out Pat. TV timeout after this play is, ooh, I thought that was going to be a safety. Josh Jacobs gets near the line of scrimmage, but that's the end of the quarter. At HGramNFL, I'll give follow backs during this TV timeout here. Got Pat a follow back. DM's always open if you have any Chiefs questions at HGramNFL. Appreciate all of that. Ben Smith as well with the follow. What's up, Ben? Jeff says, if the Chiefs win, do they clinch the bye? Yes. The only thing that is not a guarantee is they wouldn't necessarily host a AFC Championship game at Arrowhead Stadium. So to help compromise that Bills-Bengals game not concluding, it being a no contest, if the Bills win tomorrow, they'll be the 2 seed. But since they won't have that 17th data point, if they were to meet the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, that would be a neutral site game. I don't know where that would be played. Dallas, perhaps, could be an option. Vegas, I think, is an option. SoFi could be available. Who knows? Like they'll play somewhere. You do wonder. So did Indianapolis. Indianapolis and Detroit have both said no, apparently. So I do wonder, because someone was asking me this, would the NFL opt for an outdoor stadium since Kansas City and Buffalo would be an outdoor game in January? I don't think they would, but if they were, I mean, Cincinnati could be a possibility. The Meadowlands could be a possibility. University of Minnesota could be a possibility. Who knows? Let's do it. Let's play it. Play it somewhere. We'll see what happens. At HGramNFL. Shout out Clinton Mahomey, who gets a follow back as well. Nah, we don't need that one. All right. Reminder, 1 quarter to go. $10 super chats to enter the raffle ticket for a college football playoff shirt. Only got a couple entries, so it's a gimme right now unless people enter. If you're watching at home, they just showed the playoff scenario, so that was a good explanation. Here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Raiders and Jarrett Stidham. Davante Adams. I don't need one. Stidham in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looking. Under pressure. Hit as he throws. Gets it away, though. Renfro picks up about 5 or 6. Has Renfro done anything this year? I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, he did miss a lot of time with a concussion. 267 yards coming into this season, or this game. 3rd and 6 for Las Vegas. They're 6 of 11 on 3rd down, so they've actually been pretty good on 3rd down. Stidham in the shotgun, Abdullah to his left, Adams in motion. He's been pretty quiet. Stidham takes the snap, looking. Adams tipped, incomplete. He was looking for Adams on the quick slant, and it was swatted at the line of scrimmage. And the Raiders are going to punt, as this game's had no rhythm to it whatsoever. especially in the second half. That was a weird snap. Who snaps the ball end over end like that? So Dunlap tipped it, and then it hit his helmet. I'm calling it right now. Kadarius Toney's house in this punt. A.J. Cole's punting out of his end zone. He is about to run this back for a touchdown. Cole boots it away. Get ready. It's happening. Toney catches it at his own 34 and gets 4 yards. It's actually a good punt right near the sideline. Was that 3 and out? Yeah, it was. That was a good punt. Pinned him to the sideline. That was nice. Oh, the little huddle thing, whatever that was. Okay, sure. I guess that was weird. All right, Rocket Money. Appreciate them for sponsoring our watch party tonight. I encourage you guys to go download the app for free at rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. I actually found out when I signed up with Rocket Money that I was wasting a lot of money each month because I had an Xbox Live account that I totally forgot about and haven't used in like 2 years. So with Rocket Money, I was able to cancel it with the single click of a button, and you can as well, because what Rocket Money will do will show you all of your subscriptions on one screen. It'll list it out for you, Netflix, Hulu, whatever else you're signed up for. And if you decide you don't want to pay for certain subscriptions anymore, you just click the cancel button next to those subscriptions, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest. You don't have to reach out, to a customer service rep and hear why you shouldn't cancel the subscription for 2 hours after you're on hold for an hour. Rocket Money does it for you. Just click a button, boom, it's canceled, and you are no longer getting charged. Don't waste money, use Rocket Money. Link is in the live chat. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. You can save hundreds of dollars per month, up to $1,000 or more per year, depending on how many subscriptions you cancel. rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. That's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. All right, Chiefs got it back. What's going to happen here? Touchdown, field goal, punt, return over. Stick with us. We will have a post-game show as soon as the game ends. We will react to this one, to the Chiefs hopefully clinching the number 1 seed if they finish this off, and kind of an updated look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Buffalo faces New England tomorrow. Again, if they win, then that could set up a potential crash course for a neutral site AFC Championship game if those two teams were to advance that far. Tony says touchdown. Preston Yoder says touchdown. Quasi says punt. Let's see. Dale Webb, Evan, the takeback in there. Takeback says field goal, so we'll see. 24-6. Time to put this game on ice as the Chiefs have been in control since the opening drive. 14:04 to go. Final game of the year for the Raiders. Final game of the regular season for the Chiefs. Pacheco back in the game at running back. Mahomes looking. Rolls to his right. Throws on the run. Caught. Kelce gets about 11. Type your ones. First down, Chiefs. Travis Kelce with a gain of 11. Dale Webb says 1. Michael Cooper, Sarah, Sheldon, Michelle say 1. Quasi says 1. Robert, DJ, Brian, Kyle type in their ones as well. Mahomes in the shotgun. Toney motions out to the right. He's singled up. Pacheco gets a carry. Here's Pacheco getting downhill. He gets about 7. Good chunk play on first down. Pacheco. He's got about 39 yards on 7 carries. Bring up 2nd and 3. Stidham, we believe, flat. Yeah, they're not kicking that fan out. They just showed a Stidham, we believe sign at Allegiant Stadium. 6 points in 3 quarters. Mahomes takes the snap. Looking, steps up, fires, caught. Valdez-Scantling for another first down. Type your ones. Chiefs smelling blood here. Try to put this game away. There is a flag on the field. Before the pass, I think it's illegal contact on the defense. Penalty declined. First down. First down, Chiefs. Okay. 1st and 10 at the 28 for Kansas City. 33, excuse me. Mahomes under center. 12.5 to go. He takes the snap, hands it off. Pacheco. Pacheco's got a seam inside the 20, the 15, the 10. Taken out of bounds at about the 3-yard line. Pacheco picks up 30. And the Chiefs have 1st and goal in the Rocket Money Red Zone. Save your money today. RocketMoney.com/Chiefs chat. Good blocking, and Pacheco was off to the races as he was not even touched until about the 10, and then driven out at about the 3. Good run there from Pacheco. If he can be a reliable downhill runner in the postseason, I mean, he's got 63 yards on 7 carries today. 1st and goal at the 2. I formation. Who is that in at running back? Who is that? Oh, it was Kalen Saunders. They wanted to throw it to him. He was kind of open at the end of that. It was covered initially. They play action. They tried to slip Saunders out. If Mahomes throws it at the last second to him, it's probably a touchdown. They kind of just threw it away. He's a good athlete, man. Well, he's the guy when he was coming out of Western Illinois. He can do backflips off the ground at 320. He's a bowling ball, 6'3", 324. He's smiling on the sidelines. He wanted that one. Mahomes, fake handoff, throws, caught. Is he in? I think he's short. Kelce down at about the 1.5 yard line. 3rd and goal now. Looking at the replay here, Mahomes had to throw it over a defender. Kelce, yep, he's short, about a 1/2 yard short. So it's going to be 3rd and goal inside the 1. Let's see what the call is here. I hate going shotgun here, but that's what the Chiefs are going to do. Mahomes hands it off. Pacheco walks in. Touchdown. Kansas City, ball game. 30 burger as Pacheco walks in. Oh, shambles for those two fans that they just showed. It's a mini burger. It's like a McDouble. Jim Harbaugh, yeah, $3.99. Pacheco walks in. Look at Pacheco, man. Nice little rookie year. Isiah Pacheco having a good day. 8 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Butker on for the extra point. Ooh, he almost missed that. Snuck it in. 31-6. Pretty dominant performance here from the Chiefs. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Smith Marset called up for this game. Bears legend. Yep. Polar, Toney, DJ, Zeus, John, Kevin. I'm fed up with that kicker, man. He's kicked him straight today. That one wasn't very straight, though. Tony says he hopes the Chiefs are healthy for the postseason. Don't we all? Don't we all? 31-6. Should we do a little $5 special in the fourth quarter to try and get a few raffle tickets? I'll tell you what. So here's what we're going to do. To the people who already paid 10, you're going to get 2 raffle tickets. We're going to do a fourth quarter special. Fourth quarter special here. $5 to enter the giveaway. If you sent in 10 earlier, you're going to get 2 raffle tickets. I want to get some more raffles going, though. $5 to get a raffle ticket for a college football playoff t-shirt. Couple different designs. We will get your t-shirt size. All you have to do is send in $5 to enter the drawing. $5. Fourth quarter special here. That's what we're doing. $5 super chat. If you sent in 10 earlier, which a couple of you did, you will get 2 raffle tickets. So Kago and Ryan, you get 2 raffle tickets. If you sent 5 earlier, you weren't eligible at the time. $5 super chats in this fourth quarter for the raffle. Want everybody to have a chance, so I'll sign it too. DJ says, oh, give away a white shirt and sign it. I can do that on a different one. I'll tell you what, if you win the raffle and would rather have a white tee signed by me, that's fine too. I can make that happen. I will gladly get you a white t-shirt and sign it. If the t-shirt price is in our budget, which a white tee would be a lot cheaper, we could certainly do that. Well, there's a 5 from Welke. So Welke has entered it. He's got a Bears question. Bears need a receiver with the first pick. I think they would trade down and draft one, potentially Quentin Johnston, Jordan Addison. But yeah, they need another weapon for Justin Fields, no doubt. But $5 to enter the raffle. Welke's in there now. Tony says, Harrison, you're the best. What's up, Tony? Let's get subscribed to the channel. Daily videos here on the Chiefs Report. The latest news, rumors, injury updates, playoff picture coverage, postseason. We got your back. Just over 100 subs away from 35,000. Let's get there. Try and make it happen in the fourth quarter. 7 away from 34,900 as Harrison Butker boots it away for a touchback. But if you want more videos here on this channel for free, hit that sub button, turn on the notification bell. We are your channel for Chiefs coverage, so let's make it happen. Good job, Chiefs. Yeah, good performance. Very straightforward. Let's go. Again, $5 to enter the raffle. 11 minutes to go, 31-6, Kansas City on top, as this has been a dominant effort for the Chiefs. Quell says, just subscribe. What's up, Quells? Appreciate that. Takeback says, here comes that INT. Yeah, you kind of wonder if old Stiddy boy is going to force one here. Play action. Stidham fires. Caught. Adams over the middle. Gain of about 19. Pick 6 from Willie Gay. Let's freaking get it. Hopefully. Can Pat win MVP? Yeah, I think he's got MVP. 18 of 25, 202 today. Not a high volume performance, but very efficient. I think he's winning MVP. I think he's winning MVP. 10:35 to go. Stidham, 14 of 22, 153 yards, a pick, and a fumble. Has rushed for 50 yards as well. He takes the snap and play action, boot to the right, throws on the run, caught. Matt Collins, gain of about 3. Good tackle by Nick Bolt. Got a $10 super chat. Yeah, you can get 2 tickets for 10. 5 get you 1, 10 get you 2. Shout out Otterly Amazed. What's up, Otterly? 2 for Otterly. Do you have these all tallied? Cool. What's up, Otterly? 2nd and 7 now as the Raiders trying to make something happen here. Stidham. In the shotgun. Stidham. Throws over the middle again. Adams bobbles and catches it. That's actually Darren Waller for a first down up to the Chiefs' 43-yard line. Raiders no touchdowns on the day. Trying to put together a drive here. DJ Jean says, put in our backup quarterback. You certainly could if you wanted to. If the Raiders score a touchdown here, they probably wouldn't, but well, he's not getting to 430 yards. He's only at 202. He was at 117 at the end of the first quarter, but it's been such a blowout since then. They haven't gone crazy. Stidham looking, throws, caught. Renfro, gain of 13. Now, yeah, down 25. Now the Raiders start to cook. 1st and 10 at the 30. Stidham in the shotgun. Jacobs to his left. Stidham 4-4 on this drive, 46 yards. Takes the snap. Looking, throws, caught. Keelan Cole, gain of 5. 2nd and 5 upcoming. Spags being Spags. Well, you don't want to give up the big plays over the top, so you're going to give up the underneath stuff. Up 25 points. 8:10 to go now. Darren Waller 8 missed games this year, missed 6 games last year, 0 in 2020 when he was a Pro Bowler. Stidham in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Takes the snap. Jarrett Stidham throws it out into the flat. Jacobs gets a yard, maybe 2. Nick Bolton forces him out of bounds. Type your threes. Get that stop. Take back says Chiefs D looking better and better. Yeah, it's been a good performance. Otterly says, love you guys. Go Chiefs. Appreciate it, Otterly. Subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get to 35,000 subscribers. Tony, Michelle, Dale, Sandra, Jay, Michael, all typing 3. Stidham throws over the middle, caught. Adams gets up to the 10-yard line. First down, Raiders. Into the Rocket Money red zone. Stay on top of your finances and upcoming bills with Rocket Money. And cancel any subscriptions you don't want anymore. RocketMoney.com/ChiefsChat. Very user-friendly app, free to download. Go check it out. RocketMoney.com/ChiefsChat to download on iOS or Android. 1st and 10 at the 11. Stidham looking, throws underneath, caught. Jacobs, Abdullah, actually. Gain of a couple. Be 2nd and 8. Be 2nd and 8. That's right, Tony. Rocket Money. Oh, now the clock stopped. I think they're going to call this incomplete. Yeah, they are. 2nd and 10 at the 11. If we could get Waller at a Costco price, that would be wonderful. Waller healthy with Kelce would be pretty nasty. That would be pretty nasty. 2nd and 10 here. Brian says, calling it now. Patriots beat the Bills tomorrow and in the first round of the playoffs. That's a bold prediction. Stidham in the gun, takes the snap, steps up, fires, end zone. Is that inbounds? Oh, they're calling that a touchdown. Darren Waller, he looked like he was out of bounds, but did he keep his feet in? Let's see. 1. Yeah, his second foot did not get down, unless they're saying it was down initially. Let's see this angle. His right foot's in. Left foot, yeah, not even close. How do they both call that a touchdown? That is not a touchdown. Type not a TD in the chat. Type no TD in the chat. Golly. 3rd and 10. Quick. NFL caught that in the quick review upstairs. Didn't need to go to the monitor. So 3rd and 10 here. Stidham takes the snap. Under pressure. Throws. End zone. Renfro. That's a touchdown. That was a dime, actually. Little slot fade there. There's a touchdown. Touchdown. Raiders. Yeah, if you celebrate down 3 scores, you're a fraud. But he did not. 10 plays, 75 yards, and a score as the Raiders get their first touchdown of the day. Eli puts it well. I mean, that's exactly. And the game's over. So Carlson on for the extra point, and he knocks it through. The best player on the Raiders, Daniel Carlson. True. Josh Jacobs, Davante Adams, then Daniel Carlson. Well, maybe Maxx Crosby. All right, 31-13. Like the video if you love the Chiefs. Keeping the $5 opportunities going in the 4th quarter for some raffle tickets. If you send in 10, you'll get 2. If you send in 10 earlier, we're giving you 2 as well. Just want to get a few more people in the raffle for a college football playoff shirt. So $5 if you want to be in the drawing. If not, no big deal. Pretty good chance of winning. There's only a handful of people in the drawing right now. So there you go. Eli says, bro, losing by 18 is not a good thing. Yeah, of course. Takeback says they might make a comeback. I think you're being sarcastic. Can Mahomes score another TD? Yeah, he could. 6:30 to go. We'll see. I don't expect the Chiefs to play very fast here, up 18 points. So, but you never know. Here's a super chat from Tom, $10. He gets a couple of raffle tickets here. Shout out to Tom. Says, great work this year, Harrison. Shout out to Hamlin. Glad the kid's doing well. Me too. Remarkable job by the medical staff on the field, and then at UC Medical Center. Really cool to see. Tom also says, let's get ready for the playoffs. Maybe Baltimore or Cincy in 2 weeks. Yeah, could be the Chargers too. Could be the Jags. It would be one of Jacksonville, Baltimore, the Chargers, or whoever gets that 7 seed if they were to win a playoff game. So we'll see. Chiefs will get the lowest seeded team remaining at the end of the wild card round, assuming they do hold on here. So, yeah, looking good for Kansas City. Get a week off to rest up, and they'll have an extra day because they played Saturday here. So, looking good for the Chiefs. Appreciate the 10, Tom, as you get 2 raffle tickets for a potential CFP shirt. Get either this one or one like this, where you got the teams on there. Or if you want to be like the guy earlier who said white T-shirt and have me sign it, we can do that as well. So shout out to you, Tom. Onside kick coming from the Raiders. Daniel Carlson has never had a successful onside kick, which means they will almost certainly recover this one. 6:37 to go. The ball laying flat on its side. He's going to kick it to the left side. No chance. Didn't even go 10 yards. Noah Gray jumped on it before it could. All right. So Chiefs will take over at the Raiders 43. So here is the scenario for a potential neutral site AFC Championship. If the Chiefs losing one is out of play because they're not going to lose. But so now it's very simple. If the Bills win tomorrow and both Kansas City and Buffalo advance to the AFC title game, it would be a neutral site. If the Bills lose tomorrow, then Kansas City, it runs through Arrowhead in the postseason. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Mahomes hands it off. McKinnon picks up 5. Actually, that's Ronald Jones, as the Chiefs will start to chew some clock. And they just showed the ring around the rosy replay again for some reason. That was really cool, had it not been a flag. That was a soft hold on Orlando Brown. I don't agree with that call. So 2nd and 5 for Kansas City. Raiders already using timeouts. That was their first one. 2nd and 5 here. TV timeout now. Let's see here. Shout out to Tom, who sent in that last suit. All right, why not? Let's do we'll do it again. We'll play follow for follow game again. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll give you a follow back. Had a few people follow me earlier. Shout out Clint for sending me a video. I'll have to watch this later. Shout out Clint, but at HGram NFL, DMs are open. If you want to talk some Chiefs, NFL, college football, whatever, you can hit me up. So tweet at me. Give me a follow at HGram NFL. Link is in the live chat for you guys to follow me. It's at HGram NFL on Twitter. Give me a follow over there. Robert said he just followed me. Let me see, Robert. Not seeing it pop on my feed. Doesn't mean you didn't. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Robert, Wick. Y'all both get follow backs. Let's see. At HGram NFL, if you want to give me a follow. Raiders using timeouts with 6.5 minutes left, down 18. Try and stop the clock. Very interesting. Appreciate you, Wick. Let's see. Everything's all right. What's up, DJ? Who do you got tonight, guys? Titans, Jags, T in for the Titans, JAC for the Jags. Who y'all got tonight? Who wins the AFC South? Who y'all rolling with? I think it's going to be Jacksonville. They're hot. Titans are cooked, but one game for the division. Dibben says they want the Jags. I don't think you want the Jags. I think you'd rather take your chances with the Ryan Tannehill-less Titans. Quasi says Jags. OZR says Jags. Evan. Dale Webb says Tennessee. It would be pretty Mike Vrabel to somehow win this game tonight. But I don't see it happening. Is it in Nashville or Jacksonville? Anybody know? It's in Jacksonville. Mahomes, deep ball, left side, incomplete. Good breakup. Is that Robertson? Meek Robertson? Good breakup on the outside as Mahomes was looking for his second touchdown pass of the day. So it's going to be second or third down. I think it's going to be third down. 3rd and 5. 6:24 to go. 3rd and 5. Someone says Derrick Henry over 100 yards, but Jags win. Maybe Anthony. Maybe. McKinnon to Mahomes right as Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes, he's going to get sacked all the way back at midfield, so the Chiefs will have to punt. What's up? Yes, and the keynote is if they, of course, both make it there. Yeah, that works. We can use that in postgame. Cool. Mahomes was sacked, so Raiders used their second timeout, so Chiefs will have to punt. Tommy Townsend gonna try and pin him back here inside the 10. He's punt the ball well today on a couple punts. Pinned him at the 4 a little bit ago. Oh, Cleveland Ferrell with the sack. Wow. Townsend boots it away. Caught at the 10. No fair catch by Renfro. And actually got 7 yards in the return. All right. 83 yards away from cutting it to 11. Grade the Chiefs today. A, B, C, D, or F. Someone said, don't need Mahomes getting injured. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. I don't need to see him anymore today. Don't want him spraining a knee or something silly in a game you're up big. In a game you're up big. All right, here comes Jarrett Stidham and the Raiders. We crossed 34,900 subs on the dot, actually. So we're 100 away from 35K. Can we get there? Hit the sub button. Draw play for about 13. Not very good tackling by the Chiefs. Josh Jacobs picks up 13. 5:55 to go. Let's get to 35,000 subscribers here. Stidham dumps it off. Jacobs drops it. If you want free videos on a daily basis, we're the channel for you. 2nd and 10. 5:41 to go. As the Chiefs looking for win number 14 on the year. Raiders would fall to 6-11 with a loss here. And, of course, their season comes to a close. Ryan with the 10. He says, when will Chiefs put our subs in? I think some are probably going to rotate in. Strip sack, Stidham, ball's loose. Somehow, Adams was able to recover that. As another strip sack. Was that Dana again? It was. That's his second strip sack of the game. Michigan legend. Michael Dana. Shout out Ryan. Did you see how we lost, by the way? Step back 3 at the buzzer. Yes. Yeah, Ryan. I think the next time the Chiefs have the ball, they'll have some subs in. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Type your threes. Stidham, clean pocket, throws over the middle, caught. Renfro, he's going to be a yard short. So, ooh, late flag. Is that a face mask? It's either a face mask or a crackback block. I think they signal face mask. Let's see. See what the call is here. Yeah, face mask. Brutal. Be brutal. All right. Gonna add another name here. Face mask on Nick Bolton. Gives the Raiders an extra 15. Stidham takes the snap, 4-man rush, under siege. That's got to be grounding, right? He just flipped it like this to nobody. There's no one over there. That's got to be grounding. Didn't reach the line of scrimmage, and there's no one over there. Come on. If you're watching this at home, watch this replay. So Stidham, free rusher by Saunders, just flips it. I mean, you're not throwing that to the running back. I'm sorry. Yep, grounding. Intentional grounding on Jarrett Stidham. Spot foul, loss of down. So it'll be 2nd and long here. All right, I got some weigh-ins listed there too. I'm going to get those made. 4:45 to go. 2nd and 21 for the Raiders. Stidham in the shotgun. Jacobs to his left. Stidham, 7-step drop, trying to launch this one. Steps up and fires. Incomplete. Tick behind Adams. It's not been the best game for Adams. That's a ball he should probably catch. That would have brought up about 3rd and 3. Instead, it's incomplete. Like to see a replay. Probably won't get one, though. 3rd and 21. 3rd and 21. For the Raiders. All right. Now there's some kind of timeout on the field. Not sure what this is about. Officials trying to figure something out. Oh, they're checking Adams out for a potential concussion. He did get kind of rocked there, so that's the new protocol where someone on the sideline or in the booth identified something. So they have to check him out and make sure he passed the tests. Which they might just hold Adams out for the day. So Adams should catch that. Took a little bit of a shot to the head and then his head banged on the ground. That's probably where they noticed it. 3rd and 21. Adams doesn't look happy going into the medical tent. Stidham brings Renfro in motion. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. All day to throw. Stidham throws over the middle. Dropped the pick. McDuffie, the rookie. That's one he'd like to have back. That was an easy pick. But 4th and 21. Raiders going to go for it because why not? 4:31 to go. Titans Jags tonight, kind of a big one. I mean, if could be a future playoff opponent for Kansas City, the winner of that game. So keep tabs on that one. All right, 4th and 21. Chris Jones, sack. That's number 15 on the year for Chris Jones. 15 sack season. I mean, he's a monster. The fact that he's not getting any love for Defensive Player of the Year is kind of a crime. What a year for him. He's been unreal. What a year for him. Stone cold, baby. You love to see it. Cameron, DJ, Polar, Tony, all typing sack. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Chad Henne in the game now. He'll hand it off. Ronald Jones. Jones gets about 9. So, no more Patrick Mahomes. He's done for the day as he'll finish his season with over 5,200 passing yards and 41 touchdowns. Just threw one today, but an efficient performance, 18 of 26. So Chad Henne checks into the game, the seasoned veteran. 5th season with the Chiefs for 2nd and 1 here. Jones, the tailback. Henne hands it off. Jones again. Gets a first down. Approaching the Rocket Money red zone. Mahomes completed 18 of 26 passes today to 8 different receivers. Guys with at least one catch include Justin Watson, Travis Kelce, Juju, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Kadarius Toney, Noah Gray, and Blake Bell. Henne breaks the huddle. 1st and 10 at the 21. Chad Henne hands it off. Jones gets into the Rocket Money red zone. He'll pick up a couple. I'll tell you more about Rocket Money after this drive, but if you want to save money, Rocket Money is going to help you because you can cancel any unnecessary subscriptions. Download the app today, rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Final 2.5 to go as the Chiefs are going to improve to 14-3 on the year. Just a couple minutes left to get a raffle ticket for our shirt giveaway. $5 to get a ticket, $10 for 2. We'll do a drawing at the end of the show. Henne hands it off. Jones loses 2. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here as the Chiefs march toward the playoffs. I'll tell you about Rocket Money here, as Rocket Money is a really nice financial app that's going to help you stay on top of your spending and help lower your monthly cost, as you can cancel subscriptions with the single click of a button. Most subscriptions you probably don't even use anymore. This app shows you all of your subscriptions in one place and cancels for you whatever you don't still want. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. You might even figure out that you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel. Rocket Money will take care of the rest. Get rid of useless subscriptions today with Rocket Money right now. Go to rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. That is rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. Seriously, it could save you hundreds of dollars per year, maybe even hundreds per month, depending on how much you're spending on subscriptions. It's rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. $5 super chat from JJ Hackett as he enters the drawing. $20 away from 100, by the way, so let's get there. Let's get there. Kind of a dud of a game. Good game for the Chiefs, but Raiders were not up to par today. Shout out JJ Hackett with the $5. Shout out JJ Hackett. $5 super chat to enter a drawing for College Football Playoff National Championship shirt. Get this type of style or this type of style. A couple other ones available as well. So $5, enter the raffle. We'll do a drawing at the end of this watch party. So clock's ticking if you want to get in there. Okay, let's see. We got 2-minute warning. Eli, he gets a couple tickets. $10 super chat. He says, I promised, didn't I? Let's go, KC. Patrick Mahomes for MVP. Remind me what you promised, Eli. If they won by 4 or more, you would. Is that what you said? I thought you said if Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns. That's what I remember, but We'll take it, Eli. Appreciate it. We're $10 away from a little Hyundai piece, so if you guys want to help us get there, that'd be dope. Final 2 minutes in this one. By the way, Damar Hamlin's foundation up to over $8 million, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool to see the NFL and NFL fan community rally together like this. 2-minute warning is over as the Chiefs will just hand it off a couple times here. We'll see if the Raiders spin their last time out. Henne hands it off. Jones breaking tackles. Ronald Jones. 13 yards and a first down, and that'll be it as victory formation will now ensue. Dominant performance from Kansas City today. Usually these games are a little more competitive, but not today. Not today as the Raiders, I don't want to say mailed it in, but just did not, we're not up to par, I should say. First and goal, but I expect a couple kneel downs here and this game will be done. A few Bills fans there, by the way. Ryan with the 5. Appreciate that, Ryan. Yeah, so we can give him a second one if he's only got one now. Chad Henne takes a knee, and Kansas City is one kneel down away from the number 1 seed in the AFC. Shout out Ryan. He says, if Michael Mayer is on the board, should we draft him? Even though we have Travis Kelce. Thanks for streaming today. You bet. This is what we do. We'll be here for the playoffs as well. It'd be fun to pair him with Kelce. I don't think they'd go tight end in the first round because he's probably going to be a first-round pick, but that'd be interesting nonetheless. And he takes another knee. There you go. That's going to do it. As Chiefs and Raiders will shake hands. And you're good. That's all she wrote. Chiefs improved to 14-3. Raiders disappointing 6-11 season. We'll see what the offseason brings for that team. They got to figure out quarterback. I don't think McDaniels is going anywhere, but I do think the Derek Carr era is pretty obviously over. So we will see what happens there. So we're going to get some final stats and graphics ready to go. Do you have the list? Because I could do that while you're getting some graphics ready. Do you have the list of Super Chatters? Did you write it down? Or oh, it's in the doc. Okay, I can handle that here. Give me a second, guys. Why don't you type some dubs in the chat? We'll get some shout-outs going here in just a second. Where do you have this typed out? Oh, I see it. Okay. All right. So, going to enter or get this raffle going. So give me a sec. Get the dubs going in the chat. And if you entered into the raffle here, stick with us here. We're going to make this happen. If you want to get your last minute ticket in, $5 super chat. I'll give you a minute here. Give you a minute. If anybody wants to enter the raffle for a t-shirt drawing, we will honor that here. So get this website ready to go, and we will start drawing in a moment. So let's see. Okay, so 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. Give me a second here, guys, as we try to make it happen. So 15 seconds on the clock. If anybody last minute wants to get in here, then we'll do this drawing, and we will get your t-shirt size. You can DM me, and we'll get your t-shirt size and get you a shirt in the next few days while we're here in LA at the College Football Playoff National Championship. All right, clock is up. Got everybody's names in this generator, so going to go ahead and generate it. That is number 4, and Ryan is our winner. So Ryan Let me make sure you're still in the chat, because if he's not, then we'll randomly draw another name. Ryan, are you in the chat? You still with us, Ryan? I want to see confirmation that you are. There he is, Ryan. All right, Ryan. So here's what you're going to do. I'm going to put my Twitter and Instagram handles in the chat. I'll actually... yeah, and don't pretend to be Ryan. Like, Ryan, I'll need you to prove to me that this is you, but we'll handle that over DM. So DM me on social media at HGramNFL, Twitter or Instagram. We will get your t-shirt size. If you actually want to throw your t-shirt size in the chat right now, just so I can see it here, that way we'll sync up on social media later, next couple days. But throw your t-shirt in. Otterly, you can't be throwing them late like that, Otterly. I just did the drawing. I appreciate the $10. I'll tell you what, Otterly. Next time we do a giveaway, I will honor that for the next giveaway. I'm writing this down. You will be involved in the next giveaway. But you did have some raffles in there, and your number wasn't drawn. If that does somewhat make you feel better. Okay, XL Ryan. Be sure to message me, though. Say, hey, it's Ryan from the chat, yada, yada, yada. And we will confirm that it's you, and we will get you synced up. Do you have a preference on a t-shirt size, or a t-shirt type, I should say? I guess you can message me that as well, but message me, just message me by tonight, Ryan, and we'll try and get you that shirt tomorrow. So appreciate the size and all of that. Shout out to Ryan for winning, and shout out to the Chiefs for improving to 14-3. Appreciate you as well, Otterly. Sorry you're after the buzzer there, but you did have your initial raffles in there. Did not exclude you. Okay, here we go. Chiefs postgame. We got the flow of this ready to go. All right, we're going to talk about this game being in the books. Chiefs 14-3, as well as we get ready for tomorrow with some important games. Tomorrow and a big game tonight. Titans-Jags. Winner of that game is making the playoffs. Here we go. Chiefs 31, Raiders 13. Let's put a wrap on the regular season. Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. We are live here from Los Angeles, where we did our watch party, as we are here for the College Football Playoff National Championship. But that is not why you are watching this show. You're watching this show because the Chiefs just completed a 14-3 regular season with a dominant 31-13 win over the Las Vegas Raiders. Just what I would call a professional performance. 24-3 at the half. Never looked back. Mahomes was on fire in the first quarter, and then was actually kind of quiet after that, as the Chiefs kind of just coasted. 18 of 26, 202 yards and a touchdown. I do think that's going to be enough to secure MVP. Ran the ball pretty well, as Pacheco averaged 8 yards per carry, ran for $168 as a team, and just kind of spread the wealth offensively. Justin Watson had a 67-yard catch, but Travis Kelce led the team with 6 catches on the day. Limited Jarrett Stidham, as he had a couple of turnovers, and Josh Jacobs held in check, under 3 yards per carry, as again, Kansas City 31-13 win to improve to 14-3 and secure the number 1 seed in the AFC. Stick around later on in the show. We'll kind of discuss the playoff implications. We do know they'll have a first-round bye, but there are scenarios that could come into play for the AFC Championship game. But first, drop a letter grade in the comments. Grade the Chiefs' performance today. I think with everything that, has gone on, the DeMar Hamlin situation, to get focused and put together a good 4-quarter performance like this, with a lot on the line, number 1 seed on the line, just professional. A performance. It wasn't the best performance of all time, but I think with some of the circumstances, you're playing a rival, to go out there and dominate, I think is really nice to see. So I'll give it an A performance. Really no major mistakes, to be honest. The only thing this team didn't do great was limit the quarterback run. Jarrett Stidham had 50 yards rushing, but other than that, pretty controlled game today. So A, B, C, D, or F, let us know how you guys would grade this performance. A little more on Mahomes here, as he was the MVP favorite entering this game. Didn't just go crazy, but efficient, right? 18 of 26, 202, had a touchdown, scrambled for 29 yards as well. Made the plays when he had to. The opening drive looks like he's going to try and run into the end zone for the touchdown. Defenders crash. He kind of just does a little forward shovel pass to Jarrett McKinnon for his 9th touchdown in the last 6 games. Patrick Mahomes, smart with the football, never put the ball in danger. And that's what you have to do in a game where you get a lead like this. Like, you go back to that Denver game, the first one, where they get up 27-0, and then Mahomes gets reckless, right? Throws a couple of picks, and Denver gets back into it. When you get a lead like this and you take care of the football, it's very hard for a team to come back. And obviously Vegas was unable to do that today. So Patrick Mahomes, I think he's going to be your MVP. I think he should be MVP. I don't think there's anything Josh Allen or Joe Burrow can do on Sunday that they would get back into the MVP race. And I don't think Jalen Hurts can steal it at the last second either. Kadarius Toney, the raw stats don't step out as he only had 18 yards receiving and a touchdown. But guess what? He also rushed it 3 times for 26 yards as well. That's where his touchdown actually came, on a little jet sweep. They tried a funky Jarrett McKinnon wildcat package where he took the snap, faked the handoff, tossed it to Mahomes, who threw it back to Toney for a touchdown, but it was called back for a holding on Orlando Brown. It was classic Chiefs red zone trying to get cute, but it did work, but it got called back for a penalty. But I like that they're trying to get Kadarius Toney involved. His workload continues to increase, so I think he's going to be a real weapon come playoff time for the Chiefs in a couple weeks. Of course, they'll be off for Wild Card Weekend. Appreciate Rocket Money as they are sponsoring today's post-game show, as Rocket Money is a really financial-friendly app that's going to help you save money. And the biggest reason why they'll help you do that is because they will help you cancel any subscriptions that you no longer want. Because chances are you're probably wasting money on subscriptions that you don't even use. 80% of us have subscriptions that we have forgotten about. Maybe for you, it's an unused Amazon Prime account. Maybe it's a Hulu account that doesn't get streamed anymore. This great app, Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is going to help you eliminate some of those charges, because they'll show you all of your subscriptions on one screen, and then you can pick and choose which ones you still want and which ones you don't want. And if you don't want one, you just click the cancel button next to that specific app. They will cancel it for you, and you will no longer be getting charged. You don't have to, deal with customer service trying to cancel, Netflix or Hulu or whatever the case may be. You click cancel, they handle it for you. Get rid of useless subscriptions today with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. It is rocketmoney.com/ChiefsChat. And download the app for free with that link on your iPhone or your Android, and start saving money today. That link is in the description and in the comments of this video. How about Chris Jones? I mean, I think it's criminal that this guy is not a legitimate Defensive Player of the Year candidate. Last I checked, he wasn't even a betting option. They just took it off board because it sounds like Nick Bosa is going to win it. But 2 sacks today, finishes with 15 sacks on the year as a defensive tackle. I mean, it's just been a dominant season for this guy. He actually gets credited with 2.5 sacks, it looks like. So 15.5, that ties his career high, as he just continues to be a monster. 5 tackles on the day, 6 quarterback hits. I mean, the guy is just unblockable. You got to double team him. He still beats those doubles sometimes. So he was really, really good. This defense as a whole was solid today, man. You get 6 sacks. You force a couple fumbles, both by Michael Dana, who was good today. He had a couple strip sacks. One was recovered. Juan Thornhill had a good game as he had an interception and a sack, 7 tackles. I mean, he was everywhere. This is the type of defensive performance this team is capable of. It's just been very up and down this year, but hopefully this gives this group some momentum going into the playoffs. Obviously, Jarrett Stidham is what he is, right? I think we saw today why he has been a career backup. But, I mean, he torched the 49ers last week, and you completely held him in check, dominated the line of scrimmage, good on the back end, tackled well. You hold Josh Jacobs to 45 yards and 17 carries. Dana, Chris Jones, Thornhill, Nick Bolton had a good day. How about Nick Bolton? 16 tackles. He was everywhere. So good to see this defense perform because, look, we know the offense is going to be there. Will the defense make enough plays? That's going to be the question come playoff time. Subscribe to the channel. We are closing in on 35,000 subs. We're going to be here throughout the postseason with live watch parties, videos every single day. As soon as we know who the Chiefs play in the first round after Wild Card Weekend, we will have, or second round, I guess, after Wild Card Weekend, we'll have a preview of that game and every other game that could come into play during the playoffs. So subscribe. We'll keep you up to date with injury updates. Should mention, too, just quick, verbally, Frank Clark left with the groin injury. We'll keep tabs on that. Not sure of the severity, but he did leave this game. But when we have a Frank Clark injury update, further news, we will update you guys. So be sure to subscribe. All right, let's talk about the playoff picture now. So Chiefs clinch the number 1 seed. They are going to be the number 1 seed, and they get a first-round bye, which is good. They took care of business. Now, you look at the rest of this, and we'll talk about some scenarios in a second. Buffalo is sitting there at the 2 seed. Cincinnati, I believe, can still get the 2. I need to double check on that, but if they win and the Bills lose tomorrow, I think they actually can. I need to double check, but neither of them can get to the 1. Jags play the Titans tonight. Winner of that game wins the AFC South. And then, of course, that 7 seed still in play as well with teams like the Patriots, Dolphins, Steelers, all in play for the number 7 seed. Do we have that scenario for the AFC Championship game? I want to throw that on screen. So here's the deal. With the Chiefs winning, it's very simple because the NFL, they voted on this competition committee, yada, 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 of what's fair. Because, look, let's be honest. The Chiefs, I don't want to say they backed into the 1 seed, but with that Bills-Bengals game not getting played, it benefited Kansas City. It did. So as a balance, the NFL has put some stipulations into place. So if the Bills win tomorrow against the Patriots, which they probably will, not a guarantee, if they do, and both teams, Kansas City and Buffalo, get to the AFC Championship game, that will be played at a neutral site decided by Roger Goodell. He and he alone will choose where that game gets played. Based on whatever stadiums are available. Sounds like Detroit and Indianapolis will not be available. So we'll see where else they could go. Maybe they go back to Vegas. Maybe they go to the West, to SoFi, AT&T Stadium. Who knows? We'll see what happens. If the Bills lose tomorrow, then the AFC runs through Arrowhead. They will have the home field advantage throughout, and a potential AFC Championship game would be there, even if it is against the Buffalo Bills. So very simple. Had the Chiefs lost today, it could have opened up some scenarios where Cincinnati could have been in the mix there as well, but they are not in play for home field in the AFC title game if it is Kansas City. So that is the situation there. Now, obviously, that means Buffalo-New England is a game to watch tomorrow because, for a couple reasons. One, again, if the Bills lose, AFC runs through Arrowhead. B, if the Patriots win, they clinch a playoff spot and could be a potential playoff opponent. It would actually likely be a rematch between Buffalo and New England. And now that I think about it, I actually think Buffalo has the number 2 seed. I'm having to triple check, but I think they've actually clinched it no matter what. So this could be a rematch here in 8 days if New England were to upset Buffalo. So we will see what happens on that front. Who you got in this matchup, as this one directly impacts Kansas City? Type BUF for the Bills. Type NE for the New England Patriots. Who do you guys think wins this game tomorrow? We will keep tabs on it. I think this game kicks off. This is noon Central Time, so we will know about 3:15 tomorrow who ends up winning this game. So let us know who you guys think will end up winning. All right, appreciate it. Great regular season, 14-3. I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? Like, we talked about how this team messes around sometimes. I mean, 14-3. Like, you are living in the golden era of Chiefs football, so don't take it for granted. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the noties. We're going to have you covered throughout the postseason, and once we have a clear playoff kind of finale situation, we'll probably hit you with the video on Monday or Tuesday with how that all looks. So there you have it. Chiefs get a week off. Well-deserved. They are the number 1 seed. We will see what happens with the rest of the AFC. Okay, who do you guys think wins this game? And then we're going to sign off here momentarily. Appreciate the super chats, the new subscribers, everybody hanging out in the live chat. I know it wasn't the best game today, but good win for the Chiefs, obviously. Tony saying Buffalo. Jewelor says Buffalo. What, did I miss something? Juice Tan. I mean, he might retire. Yeah. Sounds like Sean McVay's future in limbo. All right. Could be an interesting Monday with some coaching stuff. Dakota says New England. That would help the Chiefs out. I got to be honest. I think Buffalo hammers the Patriots. There is no way they lose that game after everything they've. It's just going to be the classic. They're going to rally around this situation and just hammer New England. So, all right. And if that's the case, potential neutral site AFC title game, which would be a very unique and probably a cool thing. I mean, it'd be interesting to see what type of atmosphere we'd see at a neutral site Chiefs-Bills game. So there you have it. Appreciate producer Jack, who is out here in LA with me. Brett and James helping behind the scenes as well. We will hit you guys with a video. I think I got a mailbag for you guys tomorrow. That's going to go out before the games kick off. So be out on the lookout for that. I'm Harrison Graham. We're going to sign off here. Appreciate you guys. And Ryan, I will sync up with you via DMs and we'll get that shirt situated. All right, we're signing off. See ya.